Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Slash and Cast. My name is Riley. That is Nick. This is new for us. I'm actually nervous, and I don't get nervous for Slash and Cast. We're doing this thing live, which means there will be a point where we are engaging with you guys in the chat. We'll be interactive. But first, we want to get our opinions out there. And let's be clear, before we dive in, one, can you hear me?
Two, is the fan too loud?
Is the fan too loud?
I'm gonna
just go ahead and turn it off, just put it on low. That'll do. And everything we're about to say is our opinion. We're in the same boat everyone else is. We were given a statement that is very much just kind of circles around the problem and points fingers. So we're like, not too sure what to do. And we'll just kind of give our opinion on it. But it's nothing more than that. It's just our opinion, and we'd love to hear your opinions. We'll discuss it later. We'll go through all that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. It's also really hot in here, which is why we had the fan on so loud.
A little bit.
I'm exhausted. I've been editing like crazy, and this is my first cup of coffee today, which means things aren't going to go well. With all that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in. First of all, let's just read through it. We'll break it down paragraph by paragraph. Starting with the first paragraph that simply says, we are disappointed in the court's ruling and disagree with its conclusion. We are considering our options, including an appeal. We understand that the ruling has created confusion among some fans of the franchise, and more specifically, Friday the 13th, the game players who have questions about new Friday the 13th content in the game. That stuff we already heard. That's not exciting. Let's just go into the next one. Nothing to say about that one. The court was very clear that its ruling in favor of Mr. Miller is limited to the original screenplay in which Jason's mother is the killer, and that Mr. Miller's termination notice did not purport to terminate Horror Inc.'s separate copyright in the iconic supernatural killer who wears a hockey mask. While the ruling does not prevent Gunn from continuing to sell and operate the existing game, it may complicate adding certain content to the current game in the future. Okay. First of all, that last sentence I just said, that was recently just used, just thrown at us as evidence to show that Gunn is the reason that content's not happening.
Right.
The funny thing is, I think it's actually saying the exact opposite. It's like, to me, it seems like the lawsuit is not actually affecting the game anymore,
right,
but Horror Inc. still doesn't want them to make content. That's what it seems like to me. It's like, hey, yeah, the lawsuit, it's over, but it's still no longer, we're still not going to let you make content.
Right.
And once again, it's going to get to a point where they're really pointing fingers and it gets really bad. Also, the way it's worded, again, dude, it's like you circled right around the problem and didn't answer any fucking questions for us.
Right.
You have it may complicate adding certain content to the current game in the future.
Right.
What do you mean? What do you mean may? What do you mean certain? What does that even mean? And are you saying there is going to be certain content that is allowed to come out? And if so, what is that content?
That straight up is Horror Inc. saying, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what we want to allow, what we want, released. Because at the end of the day, Gunn can't do anything without Horror Inc.'s consent. They are the rights holder. You piss off your rights holder, Thanos, except 100% of the game is gone.
Yeah. That's the thing, dude. You can't, it's kind of being overlooked. You can't fuck with the rights holder in any franchise, much less one that's this sensitive right now. You don't do, if your rights holder says don't say that, you don't say it.
Nope.
If you are told not to post any content or work on any content, you don't do it because you could be sued. The entire game could be shut down. If Horror Inc. wanted to, they can be turn off servers.
Now.
Yeah, now. Just turn it off. You guys want to bitch? Turn them off. But they're not going to do that, let's be clear. But I'm just they have that power. It's not Gunn's choice.
Right.
Okay. I think also it's still weird that they're still calling it the iconic supernatural killer who wears a hockey mask instead of just saying Jason. It still confuses me on where that's going, as if are they actually going to lose the rights to the name Jason Voorhees? That'd be interesting.
And then make a movie called Friday the 13th
with Josh
or just Jay,
or
no name.
Jace. They'll call him Jace.
He becomes, a Voldemort character. You shall not be named legally.
Okay, let's move on to the next part. Okay. Some have asked if a settlement could be reached with Victor Miller to enable the creation of new content. Even if Gunn were in a position to continue to fund the game while it was waiting for such questions to be resolved, there is no evidence to date that such a settlement is possible. Okay, there's a few things in there that are confusing.
Right.
Too.
Even if Gunn was able to fund the game, did you talk to them? Like, it's pretty clear that they can, and they are.
It's why this statement is so frustrating. I know Horror Inc., what they're trying to do is just point fingers at everyone else so that they look better in the situation. Right. But to me, this just pisses me off, and it makes me just lose a lot of respect for Horror Inc. and the position they're in. Because, like, even if Gunn did have the money to do it, you know, that just seems like such a, like, yeah, it's not our fault. They actually just can't fund it. I kind of call bullshit since 90% of it was already funded since they were working on it.
Right.
So one of those things that just frustrates me. But like, they once again say right there, it's just kind of an excuse for Horror Inc. to put out. It's like, hey, even if that settlement's not going to happen, so we're in a spot where content can never happen. That's what that pretty much says. And then, to the next paragraph where things, more pointing fingers here. Friday the 13th director Sean Cunningham has previously reached out directly to Victor Miller to discuss a settlement. Miller responded by refusing to talk to Sean. Work on new content for fans was suspended because of the position that Miller has taken. Once again, all the blame going right to Victor.
Right.
Please tell me when that happened. When did that happen? When did Sean reach out to Victor and ask to settle? Dude, that was, you know how long this lawsuit's been going on? That was probably years ago. That was probably before Victor put in the second termination notice that happened, 2 years ago?
Yep.
So, like, it's another thing that just doesn't make sense to me. I would like to know when he reached out. If he did reach out after this lawsuit just ended, and he wanted to talk to Miller about settling to fix some of the issues that they had, then I'm more on Sean's side. I wish Victor would take the time to settle. That being said, I also don't blame Victor. You just did all that to fight for what you made. You got it. Keep it.
Right.
I get both. And going off this, a lot of people have been using this as... going off the last sentence, actually, from the last paragraph, there's no evidence to date that such a settlement is possible. I know people, like Sleeve Biker talked about it, because a lot of people have emailed Victor, and Victor has always kind of said that I have no issue with the game.
Right.
Like, why would I want to stop the game if it's helping, like, push a franchise that I helped start?
Right.
The thing is, though, it's not Victor's choice. Victor did get rights back to the first film and Pamela and young Jason, that whole story. He has the rights to that. But he doesn't own Friday the 13th.
Right.
He's not a rights holder to that franchise that is spawned off the game, or the game is spawned off.
Right.
So
you may look at that statement and say, oh, what does Uber and Grendel have to do with the first film and Victor Miller, blah, blah, blah. The fact of the matter is that the rights holder is preventing the release of that content. Horror Inc. is preventing the release of Uber and Grendel. Not Victor, not Gun Media.
Right.
Why would they not want to make money? We were told that it was a business decision not to release this content, which is, honestly, I'm going to say, the stupidest shit I think I've ever heard in this whole lawsuit discussion.
Here's the thing. It probably is a business decision, but not from the business you're blaming.
Not from Gunn.
It's not from... I imagine Horror Inc.'s decision to not let them pursue content comes from a settlement standpoint and literally saving money so that Victor doesn't get more. Like, that's the only motive I can find to not release content from Horror Inc.'s standpoint. I don't get it. I really don't, except to screw over Victor more.
So I'll just say this real quick. Bongman, if it's a cop-out so they could end the game and move on to other things... Well, no, because it's not Gunn's choice. Gun Media is sitting in the same position we are, wanting that content to get out. Horror Inc. is preventing the content from coming out. Gunn wants the content out. Victor Miller, I guess he wants the content out. He said he doesn't want to hurt the game.
Yeah, well, he doesn't even care. What's it matter to him?
Right. Horror Inc. is the one, and Sean Cunningham are the ones that are stopping this content from coming out, not Gun Media. And this statement that we just read is from Horror Inc.
Yeah, I think that's getting lost a lot too.
Gun Media endorses it and says this.
This is what we're being told too.
This is not from the mouths of Gun Media.
Right.
This is from the mouths of Horror Inc.'s PR department.
Yeah, that's getting lost a lot in this whole situation. Is that, like, Gun themselves didn't actually make a statement, but they let Horror Inc. like talk for them. Horror Inc. Forced to talk for them.
Horror Inc. talked for them.
Yeah, like there's just man, what was I gonna say? I don't know, it just doesn't really like people saying that they're just looking for a reason to move on. Here's the thing, I don't blame them for moving on now, because of the situation and that you don't know when you can hire people to work on the game.
Right. But
like, we can't even comprehend how much money they already spent to make the content that never was released. There's things we probably don't even know about. You have Uber, which is a lot of money. You have Grendel, which is probably more money than maps ever cost before. It's by far the biggest change the game would have seen.
And then now this is just speculation. The Lazarus experience.
Right.
We can infer based on the virtual cabin that the Lazarus experience was going to take place on a cruise ship or in the streets of Manhattan. That's a whole new map. That's first person. That's big new.
Yeah.
The big new.
Yeah.
And so you can assume that, people spent, months of their lives working on that stuff. All for nothing.
I don't get why you'd make somebody work on it so much. And like, it doesn't make sense from Ilphonic standpoint. From anybody's standpoint, it doesn't make sense. So I don't get what that argument ever. Okay. So next paragraph. All right. Given Miller's unwillingness to discuss settlement to date, and following the guidelines set down by the court's ruling, Horror Inc. intends to aggressively explore many opportunities for new projects featuring settings and characters not included in Mr. Miller's screenplay. Horror Inc. will be providing additional details on the new Friday's Meet projects in the near future.
And that's stuff we knew from
the last one.
The last article we got.
Dude, does this not sound... This makes the game look so bad. Hey, we actually are in the clear to go work on new projects, but we're not going to work on the game. It makes the game look so bad. It looks so shady, and that's why I totally understand why people are upset. But like, the only person I'm pointing fingers at is Horror Inc. in this situation.
I want to read this comment from Tommy Jarvis. It seems like Gunn is looking for an excuse to make no more content. Where did you hear that? Because that statement that we just read that says no is from Horror Incorporated, not from Gunn Media.
It just doesn't there's no motive for Gunn to do that.
Right.
Like, why do they not want to work on new content? A game they spent so much time on, and like they're about to have. You have any? You know how much fucking money how much more money the game would have made if Uber, Jason, and Grendel came out? Not to mention the kill packs. A lot. It was a lot of money because the game, while it never had a huge booming fan base on PC, it was pretty strong on console, and it only would have gotten stronger as more content came on. They weren't on a decline at that time.
Right.
Now, obviously they are. Obviously they're on a decline right now. Like when you get to the point where you can't work on it, or when you were working on it, when Ilphonic was still in the game, there were just things that were just super buggy. Anytime there was an update, it seemed like things got worse.
Right.
Of course, it games that fall off when you're in that situation. I just think it would have been completely. We'd be the discussion we're having about how bad the game is, things like that, would be completely opposite if that content came.
Yep.
At this point, we'd be playing right now. We'd playing Uber Jason.
We had a Friday the 13th in July. That would have been the perfect time to release Uber Jason and the Grendel map.
Yeah.
So we probably would be playing it right now.
Yeah. It hurts a little.
Yeah.
Always will. We're at that point where like that was the whole statement. And honestly, I hate this statement. It frustrates the hell out of me. I think Horror Inc. is just literally looking to point fingers and actually has just no intent of taking any of this blame.
Right.
I wish they would just say it very upright that, hey, we're just not going to let them do content simply because we want to make sure we save more money during the settlement.
Right.
Or appeal.
Right. Now, after this statement comes out, Victor Miller, again, this statement could be false. Victor could have been like, I never got an email. Of course, Horror Inc. is trying to make themselves look the best and everyone else look bad. So Victor could be like, oh, no, let me check my emails. No reason I didn't get back to you. I didn't get it. That he could see this and, want to settle now. And a week from now, this could all be done. This could be all just back to the good old days.
It would still take a while to figure out a settlement.
Right, but
yeah, like that percentage, it's a really hard thing to break down.
Right.
So good luck. But also, this settlement could even be more frustrating if, like, all that came out and they started pointing fingers simply just to appeal. Like, if they appeal, I'm going to be so fucking frustrated. Because not even just for the game, dude. Like, the game is just one portion that's bullshit from this horror ring situation. Movies are getting screwed over. They were discussing a television series before the lawsuit. Even you're getting to the point that some merchandise situations are being screwed over, just being declined by horror ring. It's just like, why, man? Like, just let it. The franchise, you both should be on an agreement that the franchise they created, it should move forward, man. Like, now's the time.
Not for the fans, but for money reasons. Of course,
yeah,
money.
Even if you're just selfish,
right? Even if you're selfish, fuck the fans.
Yeah,
it's going to make a lot of money. There's no better time. Look at Halloween, the resurgence in Halloween.
Yeah, slasher resurgence is like a thing now.
And original horror as well.
Yeah,
like horror is doing so well right now. Like, there's no better time for Friday the 13th movie to come out.
I think we're at that point where it's time to interact with the chat. So,
so Blackthorn, I think that's your name.
I can barely read this chat.
So basically, we're dick riders. So it makes sense that we're supporting Gunn in this situation.
Okay.
If you read the statement, you can
understand. I'm not even gonna address Dick Rider comments. Like those things are so childish.
He did it in a nice way. He really did. But no, you called us Dick Riders.
You're like,
that's the thing. Like, read the statement. Yes, you're a little confused. We just broke it down for you. We have criticized Gun Media. We have criticized Ilphonic.
Dude, if Give Media does something dumb, or if the game does something dumb, we're gonna call it out. For example, this fucking Slasher Edition is the laziest thing I've ever seen.
Horrible idea.
The concept itself is not a bad idea. The release date, garbage, and
the product itself is fucking garbage.
The prime time, bitch!
That's a super chat. That is a super chat.
What does that say? I can't see it.
That is from Tommy. Scared the living fuck out of me.
Got fucking attacked.
Hashtag believe in Slashcast. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
So yeah, we have been fully vocal with our criticisms of Gun Media, Ilphonic, the game in general. So to call us Dick Riders when you don't know who we are is childish.
The thing
and
is
stupid.
Even though it's been our jobs to, like, we're not forced to by any means, but it's been our job to cover the game,
right? And
we've been doing it to help keep people informed forever. But, like, before being a content creator, before doing this and discussing this with you guys, we're fans. We're fans first. And so things like this just really frustrate me when it's put forward that we could be good to go, but they can't.
Right. And to say that, we're dick riding when in reality we're just saying exactly what's happening for the people asking questions. It's a little selfish of you. And yeah, we're not going to address that anymore. So yeah. Horror Inc. is never going to let Gun... So does this mean that Horror Inc. is never going to let Gun publish more content ever again? No.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's still no clarity.
Like I said, this could all be done in 3 weeks. This whole thing could have been blown over.
In our most recent video, I like... Not our most recent video, but when we talk about the lawsuit update and what happened, I straight up say, like, I wish I could tell you that it's yes or no. It's black and white. Which Wes tweeted today, and I thought it was kind of the most punch at Horror Inc. he could have done silently without getting in trouble. Was like, this is black and white. This is what fans are thinking, and then it's just a gray spot. We're in a gray spot, man, and it's confusing. It really is. I'm lost. Why? I wish it was just black and white. I wish they would just say yes or no, so that I could tell you no more content ever. Doesn't matter. It would be, at this point, either get rid of hope or keep hope. I don't even know what I should have anymore. I don't even know what I should think anymore. Like, you could literally, like we were just doing before, and that what the chat was saying too is like the words like certain content or like this may affect, those things fuck with you when you're reading closely. And you're like, how do I take that?
Right.
Just as lost as you are, I tell you. It really is just the most confusing statement they could have given. Also, why did it take like 5 days for them to figure that statement out?
Welcome to prime time, bitch!
Mr. Crazy Nightmare, with the super chat. Thank you for that.
I can't
no
see.
message.
No message?
Welcome to prime time, bitch!
And
What's going on?
Chase Hubner with a $20 super chat.
Wow.
Love you, Gooby. Thanks, Dolan.
Thanks.
That's
Thanks, guys.
that's an old reference. So.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. So yes, Gunn said regardless of the outcomes of the lawsuit, they wouldn't release content.
Yeah.
That was to kill our hopes so that we aren't disappointed.
Well, like, we can't say that for like a fact. But if I was in Gunn's shoes,
right.
If I was in Gunn's shoes, I would have said the same thing.
Right, because why would you leave a little bit of hope that may never happen?
Yeah.
Rather than kill all hope and then a fucking miracle happens.
Yeah, like from a business standpoint, there is just no reason for them not to want to pursue content. For all we know, they're only working on one other game right now, and that is Project Milies with Bloober, which Bloober's great. And but is it going to be a franchise title like F-13? Oh. No. So this is you got a baby in your hand right now, dude, and you should really protect it and run with it if you can.
Right.
So I'd be shocked if they actually are like, nope, I don't care what happens. I don't care what happens. I'm just not gonna do it. Does that really make sense to anyone that they would do that? It's not like they ever wanted to give up or they actually like hated the game they're on. And now that Black Tower Studios has taken over, Black Tower Studios has done some incredible things, and they've already shown how talented they are by simply being the creators of maps like Jarvis and Pinehurst. Let them take Grendel, let them take Uber, let them run with new kills. Black Tower could make some amazing things. I just want to see the potential that's sitting there. I just want to see it in action.
I mean, yeah, a little bit off topic, but there are server issues on Amazon's end because the Amazon is their server owners.
Yeah, they tweeted something about it.
They tweeted it out. They're working to get it resolved. Hopefully soon.
But of course, why the fuck wouldn't there be issues?
I mean,
got a death curse.
It's also free, so free game this month.
Yeah, PS4 has been pretty overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Xbox has been kind of slow too, though. I've noticed.
True.
But like PS4 is pretty overwhelmed right now, so it kind of makes sense that the servers will have some issues. But I don't know. Like, I wish you could see concurrent numbers on consoles. I'm curious, like how much did it actually shoot up? To overwhelm those servers.
Yeah.
I seriously can't read anything. I can kind of read.
Welcome to prime time, bitch!
Kenny the Beast says with the $2 super chat, thank you for that, appreciate it. Says I hope there's content again. We do too. Like we said, we're fans first.
Yeah, for sure.
We're fans first.
For sure, dude. I saw Newman say that I thought they moved away from AWS servers. Dude, I don't know. That shit goes right over my head.
No.
I don't know.
I just read the tweet that they tweeted.
Yeah, I just read the goddamn tweet that was from the support Twitter, which I didn't even know was still in use.
Yeah, so. I don't see anything recently on that. So any updates on that? I saw something about McGregor gonna whoop that ass tomorrow. It's gonna be a good fight. For sure.
I'm a huge McGregor fan, even though I think he does some really stupid shit sometimes. Even though I think a lot of it's fake and staged, but I think Khabib's gonna win.
Yeah,
just saying. So I'm gonna say about that.
So
feel free to join our Discord and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
So preemptively, I'm going to read the super chat because it has a point. So with the $10 super chat from Quo the Raven,
which will come up in a second,
which will come up, yes. My issue is that Gunn could have left Uber in the engine upgrade and fix him for post deadline. They did that in the mobile game. Instead, they deleted it. It just looks bad for Gunn. Somewhat, yes.
Yeah, no, I agree. You actually kind of said the same thing on Slashcast this week,
right?
And like the only thing I can think of it's like they could have done that, right? They could have put Uber Jason in the files in the engine upgrade, and like release them later or not. But whatever was in the files then in the engine upgrade, that's it. You can only fix bug things.
Can't add music.
You can't add music for them. You can't add new textures to them. You can't fix kills that were wrong. Like those things can't be. If you're adding something to fix it, you can't do that. So that's why. Uber would have been one thing. Like Uber could have gotten away with it.
Right.
He looked okay with the leaks. I mean, of course, there was still a lot to do, especially music. But could you have given him just other music? Maybe.
Right.
The kills looked okay. I don't know. The big one's Grendel. Like you can't fix shit that's just not done.
Right. It wasn't done.
Like you'd have to add a whole bunch of stuff, especially considering how many things. Like, a lot of people are missing just how incomplete that thing was.
Welcome to prime time, bitch!
that it?
Mr. Crazy Nightmare with the $2 super chat. No message. Thank you for that. Now, the other one should pop up. Okay.
Welcome to prime
There it is.
time, bitch.
Thank you for that. We appreciate you guys super chatting. We really do.
Yeah, I really do. What the fuck? Oh, Grendel. Grendel was like really far from complete. There was literally just a whole bunch of filler things. Like you had drawers that weren't going to be there. Certain stairs were in there. Like the doors weren't right at all. It's where the sliding ones be.
Keep watching, or I'll fucking kill you.
What does that even mean?
That's
Oh,
yeah.
now it's starting to stop.
It-
No, wait! Don't
No,
do it!
Don't do it. I think we're coming back. I think we're coming back. I think we're coming back. I think we're coming back.
Is it good?
I think so. I'm out
Um,
of coffee though.
It's on?
Yeah, we're good. I think we're okay.
oh boy.
God, I want to take off my beanie because it's so hot, but my hair's so long that you guys are gonna make fun of me.
All right.
How bad is it?
I think we're back.
Does it look bad from there?
Like a 5.
You know what? I don't care. We're all family here, right? Oh God, it's bad. I can see it now.
I hope we answered your question. Thanks unmuting for breaking the stream.
Yeah. What did that say, by the way?
Take my money.
Oh. Well, how much was it?
A $2 tip.
Okay.
Appreciate
I'll
it.
take it. I'll take it.
What
What the fuck were we talking about before that happened?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
You know what's sad, dude? My hat hair looks better than my like hair out of the shower. Well, after I brush it, I don't gel it. I haven't gotten to that stage in my life where I care. Yeah, where I care enough, dude. I can though. Like I could do that. Just slick back my hair.
How about the ponytail?
Fuck that, dude. I'm not pushing to a ponytail. That's too far.
Do.
Okay, we're talking about Grendel.
It's
That's
not
what-
done.
It's not done, pretty much. It's like there was just so much to add, and like those things you legally they wouldn't be able to add. Well, now they could though. That's the thing. Like now they could have fixed it,
But
but
Horror Inc. won't.
like let's. Okay, those things that were in the files, right? Dude, I'm fucking. I got my tinfoil hat on for this shit. Okay, just like bear with me because it's not gonna make any sense, and it's definitely not gonna be a real thing. But like, if they left those things in the files, because now they're gone. You can't find them in the files anymore.
Thanks to data mining.
Yeah. But if they were still in the files, right? That's considered part of the game, so that's there already. Technically,
Yeah.
from in a technical sense, those are there already. But could they have then now what do you think? Horror Inc. would have been more willing to let them fix it now and like add things to it had it already still been in the thing?
No.
I don't think so either, but it just
No.
makes you scratch your head a little. How did you know that was Griffin? Like there's no way you heard him that well.
Our mics are over here. I'm trying to find another question. Well, I guess we can acknowledge it hasn't come up yet, but Grave Rob.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
that one.
There it is, Grave Rob with the $5 super chat. Did you guys ever see the Jason X kills from the game that were leaked?
Yeah.
Didn't want to,
Didn't want
but
to. Yeah,
you know when they were just all over Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw them. You know they weren't done. It was very clear.
Yeah, but they weren't bad.
They weren't bad. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but they weren't done, and it would bug me.
The big thing people complain about that like they could have just put it in the files and released it, you know, like with Jason and Uber Jason and Grendel. The ones that frustrate me more are like the kill packs. Like we saw that there were certain kills in that first trailer that
Yeah.
came out. Remember that?
Mhm.
Like there were kills that we haven't seen before, and it's like, well, those are pretty goddamn done. Like how do those not make it in? You know,
Right.
Like that's what I'm more.
But
If
those
there
are
was something I could point fingers at and be frustrated at Gun about and Ilphonic about in terms of that, it'd be kill packs. Like, I feel like there had to be completed kill packs.
they would have had to just dump those kill packs before the lawsuit cutoff date.
well, I feel like that's kind of what they did with the Part 2 one. Like, do you remember how awkward that was?
Yeah,
Like,
and
they
buggy.
Yeah, it was buggy, and then they never tweeted it. Like, they never said a fucking thing about it. It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until content creators covered it that people figured it out. Like, that was weird. That was a weird situation. So, like, I'd like to see kill packs at least. And maybe, I don't think we'll ever get to a point where Horror Inc. will be like, hey, Uber's good and Grendel's okay. You guys can do that now. But like, can we at least get to a point where like clothing maybe is okay, or kill packs is okay, or
Yeah.
Lazarus, please. I want Lazarus so bad.
But I feel like at the end of the Lazarus experience was a Part 8 map coming soon.
For real though, right? Like they had to, because
That's what they did with the virtual cabin and Uber and Grendel.
yeah. So with the Lazarus, when that leaked in the menu, there was it showed the directory of Lazarus, and it said VC 3.0. So come on, put two and two together. It was Virtual Cabin 3.0. Since Virtual Cabin 2.0 led us to new content, it led us to Uber Jason and Grendel. You would think that maybe that's the direction they were going with Lazarus, and that coming soon would have been a Lazarus map.
Right.
Or something different. It could be anything, but it just kind of seems
Welcome to prime time, bitch!
We're about to get bombarded here. Maybe we should turn that down a little bit. I don't know if it is. I don't know if the sound is coming on our mics.
It probably is a little bit, but I delayed desktop audio, so it should be at the same time.
Okay.
Ideally. Yeah, you can if you press function and the volume button, you can just you can do it the cool way too. You can do it the
Go for it. Just turn it down.
yeah, do you. Boo-boo.
So, Mr. Crazy Nightmare sends a $10 super chat. Thank you for that.
Do you think say anything?
No.
No,
We appreciate it.
Generous people.
True A sent a $5 super that just said, "You look like Post Malone."
I don't know if that's a compliment or like, I guess because he has like the nastiest. You know what? Fuck you. All right, I'm putting the hat back on. You want to judge me? I hate Post Malone.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. I love.
Can't
Post
even
Malone.
say that.
I was kidding.
can't even say
I
that.
love Post Malone. Even though he's got dumb tattoos, sometimes some of his tattoos are dumb. Some of them are really cool. I still love him.
You don't like his rough riders as well.
You know, that one's not even that bad, but like
hate
the
the
fucking like, is it
always
always tired?
tired.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Hate
I'm
that.
sorry. Like I can't support that one.
Okay, I'm trying to find another question. I'm sorry for the delay here. We appreciate all the super chats for sure.
Yeah, thanks.
All the art is gone from the loading screen.
My shiny teeth and me. My shiny teeth and me.
Who was that?
Lost Soul
Soul.
sponsored the channel.
Ah, thank you so much.
Thank you for sponsoring. Sponsors do keep this channel alive.
They actually really do.
Yes.
So we really need to get a stream game back on. But like, I don't know if you realize how many videos we've been posting lately. It's been kind of hard.
Yeah.
I have like 5 videos I edited like in the last 3 days, and like 4 of them you hadn't even seen yet.
Yeah.
we'll
And
get
then
to
we
it.
got like 3 in the backlog that we still need to make.
Yeah.
At least 3, probably
Yeah,
more
it
like
just
5 now.
Just keeps adding up.
We're on that grind. We appreciate sponsors though. Thank you for that.
All loading screen art is gone.
Yeah,
Like, which loading screen art? What are we talking about?
like the one on the back of the
Keep watching,
poster.
or I'll fucking
Like
kill you.
the concept art, the part 2
Good stuff
concept
as
art?
always, guys.
What did that say?
I think that's Newman
What
with the
is it?
$20
$20
donation.
donation.
Says good stuff as always.
Oh,
Thank you for that.
Thanks, Newman.
Appreciate it.
Love you.
Welcome to prime time,
This is
bitch!
crazy. This is crazy.
We appreciate it.
I just came here to talk about a lawsuit.
So Quo
Welcome to prime time, bitch!
So Quo the Raven with the $5 super chat. The files for Hot Coffee were still in GTA San Andreas and still considered part of the game, which could be altered and tweaked.
Yeah, we heard that before.
Yeah, it's Horror Inc. is keeping their eye on shit. Is
Like-
really what they're doing.
Because you can like tweak it, right? Like I get that.
It's
But,
not
like-
it's not like there is a lawsuit. The game files have a lock on it and you can't edit them. You can do whatever the fuck you want. They could be completing Uber and Grendel. They just can't release it. Finally, that's what it is. And Horror Inc. has their eye on that current build and says, "Hey, no, you can't
Yeah.
release this stuff. You can't put this in. You can't release that."
Well, okay, like because the way like after like Killer Puzzle's loopholing, you know, technically Gun could have loopholed, but the only one I think that would have worked would have been Kill Packs and like maybe Uber Jason you could have gotten away with, but it still wouldn't be the product that they wanted. Grendel, there's no way. I don't think there's any way you could have loopholed that one.
Right. So Swing Swang with the $5
Swing
super
Swang.
chat. Appreciate it.
Swing, swing.
Swing Swang. Victor deserves the first film,
Yeah.
comma. Gunn should release the content, comma. Daniel still needs a raise,
Yeah.
comma. A settlement is needed, comma. And Horror Inc. should be cool, man.
Yeah, that's the whole video. Thanks.
All agree.
Okay, yeah.
Everything of that is
We'll just
agreed.
post that instead.
Honestly, yes. I'm down. Oh man, I am so behind. I'm so sorry if we're
not
missing
doing
your
a very
questions.
good job.
So sorry if we're missing your questions. Once they were
There was a point where we had that same mentality as Robert there, that they should just release it, just fucking do it. Like, what's the worst thing Horror's gonna do? Yeah, they could just
game's over, servers off right
yeah,
now,
like,
this second.
They could do that. They
yes.
like
Will they? Probably not.
they probably wouldn't, but like you don't fuck with the rights holder, dude. You don't fuck with the rights holder. That's one of the tough things about making a game off
Keep
such
watching,
a franchise.
or I'll fucking kill you.
The Mind of Jigsaw.
What?
With the $20 donation.
What?
Smell my feet.
Does he smell my feet?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for
Should I
that. Does
give
that make
you
it? Is that
something
process?
good to eat? And if you don't, I don't care. Sorry. Let's move on.
Okay. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. I see a Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Can you feel the love? Okay. Do you think Gun will open a merchandise store? If for F13 the game, no, they can't.
They do not have the rights for F13 the game
Yeah,
merch.
this is funny because like Gun technically doesn't own Friday the 13th of the game. Like that's Horror Inc.'s property that they're is Gun technically like a work for hire situation? Like I don't get how dude, copyright law is fucking dumb. It's so confusing. I don't get it. But like no, they can't do that. They could give away stuff. Which somebody just got one, right? Didn't somebody just get like a giveaway shirt?
Yeah, for
That engagement one, right?
yes.
That's nice.
Has Gun Media issued any kind of statement, and do you think they will? They quote retweeted the statement from Horror Inc. So, and also we've been told that is the statement. They like Horror Inc. made a statement for Gun Media, which
yeah. But it's not Gun Media's statement.
it's not Gun Media's
Does that
statement,
make
and
sense?
they make Gun look bad in it, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because
It's another one of those situations where you can't back talk your rights holder.
Right,
Which
as-
is why Wes and Ronnie and Dan and
Have been
it's
quiet.
Izzy, everybody they don't say anything because they can't actually share an opinion.
And Wes has tweeted saying all statements must go through the rights holder. So it's possible they have a statement made, and Horror Inc. said, "No, we got our own statement."
yeah, no, we'll do it for you. Don't worry about
Right.
it. Could you imagine? I couldn't imagine working with a rights holder like that. It shit would hurt.
Have you guys talked to Wes about the current state of the game lately? We did when we were in Kentucky.
Yeah, like, we just met like all the guys from Gun.
Right.
Like 3 weeks ago,
Yes.
something like that.
Of
But
course we did.
Yeah.
Of course we talked about him, but
Yeah, we actually gave like distinct opinions on like where we wanted the game to go, things like that. But literally, I'm not even fucking with you. The same shit that you were just told is the same shit we got told. Like lawsuits fucking us. Like Horror Inc. has the power. There's nothing we could, like things like that.
right. But we weren't informed about any of this back when.
Oh yeah, no.
Like, any of this current stuff.
Well, the lawsuit itself was still going
Right,
on.
and they didn't even know it. Wes, when he tweeted, he's like, "I'm learning this the same time as you are."
Yeah, it's
He
like-
didn't know either. So it's not like we knew about the lawsuit coming to an end or anything. So to answer your question, we did talk about the current state of the game a month ago.
Yeah. We talked about. Yeah, because the thing is, the lawsuit. We didn't actually talk about much about the lawsuit.
We couldn't. We couldn't.
Did, spoiler alert: we did an interview with Ronnie and Wes.
Yeah.
Which we are doing. We're gonna post that eventually. We have it 2 parts. One where we just interview them and talk about the game, really, and then the second part is just talking about horror movies in general. And literally, the lawsuit we didn't really talk about. There's nothing. They couldn't say anything.
Right. We knew they couldn't say anything, and they didn't.
It didn't matter how much I pushed Wes's buttons. I couldn't. Like, you can't get anything.
On camera or off camera.
Yeah,
Didn't matter.
I'm not
Wes-
fucking kidding. Dude.
Wes-
Like, we couldn't get anything.
Wes is a fucking professional.
Yeah.
Wes is very good at his job.
When we talked to Wes off camera, privately, he could have said whatever he wanted, right? And he could have just been like, "Don't say anything." We sat down, we were talking to him, and he's like, "Ask me anything you want." And I knew it was a bad idea. I told him it was a bad idea because I'm going to push him in a direction where I could try to push answers from him. And he just buried me. I asked questions that the same shit you guys are asking. Things that like specifically target points in what we've heard from the lawsuit.
Right.
Again, this is before it ended.
Right.
I specifically was pushing his buttons to try to get shit out of him,
Stonewall.
even to like get shit to infer out of him. I couldn't get it.
Nah,
The
he's
guy's
good.
good. Yeah, he's good.
He's too good. But yeah, as far as the lawsuit, no, we they didn't know anything. We didn't know anything. But as for the state of the game, like you asked, yeah, we talked to him about it. That was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, literally, like it was just, hey, it's the lawsuit. It's their law. It's because it's not Gunn's lawsuit to be involved in. It's Horror Inc.'s and Victor Miller's. So it wasn't their issue to solve, really.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
So it hasn't come up yet, but Quo said, I'm just passionate because being a Kickstarter backer, a love of horror, and this was my coping skill during my bad time in my life, and I just want closure. $5 super chat. Thank you for that.
Also, fucking relatable.
Both of us just completely like same boat. And,
Welcome to prime time.
and there it is. Again, thank you. Yeah, same boat as you. This game is really important.
Thanks.
Not as our
Idiot.
job.
Trust you to hit me right in the hand.
This game was important to us not because it was our job. We didn't this became our job. Like we said, we're fans first, and playing the game has been just a huge stress release for us, a big distraction during times when we needed a distraction. So we're passionate too.
Yeah, dude. Like I was like almost in fucking tears when talking to Wes.
Yeah.
Like it hurts to hear. You don't understand how passionate they are about the game until you talk to them in person. And like we've known Wes since the beginning of the game, just
through Twitter.
Yeah, just like talking, and then like early in the game, we were able to play a little bit with them in Aphonic, like way down, like when it was 4 people, when Gun was 4 people still.
Yep.
And like you just don't understand how passionate they are until you talk to them. Which is when I said that we're doing a 2-part interview with them, the second part is literally just letting us share our passion for horror films. That's all it was. I was like, I specifically say in the interview, I'm like, listen, I kind of want to debate with you guys a little bit just about horror movies. And then we ended up like, because we were told like, all right, we got like 5 minutes left. Let's try not to wait. And then we talked another like 35 minutes about just horror movies. The guys are passionate, man, and like it kills them to see the game in its current state.
Right. You're devastated. We're devastated. Nobody is more devastated than Wes Keltner, Ronnie Hobbs, Gun Media. Nobody.
Yeah, those guys, like, they're just great dudes, man.
They really are.
So are the guys from Aphonic are great too.
Yeah. We just never met them.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're way too far away. We were able to drive to Kentucky, but we could not drive to Washington
In Colorado.
and Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I can't see.
I'm the chat just goes so fast. I'm sorry.
I can't read.
I can't read. Did they give you any swag?
No. Did we get anything?
No.
The only thing we got was a steelbook that we gave away.
Yeah, that's
Oh, we have more to talk about. We got stickers and shit.
Welcome to prime
do you remember
time, bitch.
do you remember the what is that?
super chat.
Did we ever talk about that?
No.
We'll come back in a second. We got a
Welcome
bunch
to prime
of
time, bitch.
We'll get to those super
hold
chats.
on. We got a bunch of those posters, those little shitty fucking shitty, sorry. 11 by like
Welcome to
17.
prime
They're not even
time,
that big.
bitch.
The little fucking posters with the part in the game logo and then the part 2 concept art in the back, then the magnets and the part 4 stickers. We have like 15 each of those.
Yeah, we're
just to give to you guys randomly.
We're trying to figure out a good way to do that. So
Nope, no big poster.
no big poster, just the small ones. Okay, so Tom Ferrara with $5 super chat. Halloween 6 producer's cut is a guilty pleasure for me.
Okay. Okay.
I can respect that. I can respect your
give you
opinion.
a whole other discussion on that movie.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad.
Thank you for your super chat. Mr. Crazy Nightmare with the $5 super chat. How long until we see a new Friday the 13th movie? 10 years. within 10 years.
Just safe bet. 20 years.
No, within 10 years, I think we will.
Yeah.
5?
I kind of see it within 5. It just depends if he appeals or not.
Right.
If he appeals, 10 safe. If he settles, 1.
And Gonzo with the $5 super chat. Can't wait for Halloween 2018 and to meet up with you guys at Rosemont.
Yeah.
Oh, can you bring an XL/gas shirt and I'll buy it from you at the theater?
Who the fuck do you think I am? Maybe.
We'll see what we can do.
I'll see what I can do.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah. By the way, I'll mention it really fast since it was just brought up. We are doing like a meet and greet. It's not even meet and greet. It's just a meetup. We're meeting with fans in Rosemont, Illinois, for Halloween 2018. So we're meeting at 7:30 on Thursday, October 18th at. I can clarify later specifically where. But just go check our Twitter because there's a link. Because I need, if you're gonna be able to make it, make sure you RSVP so I can make very specific reservations for this steakhouse.
Yes.
We're eating fucking classy, people. Way too good for us.
I saw somebody ask if we played Dead by Daylight and what we think of it. Yeah, we played.
Yeah, I like Dead by Daylight.
But
It's just it's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah, I like. It depends, dude. Because like there are times where I have a really good time. There's times where I get really pissed off. But so is after it's the same way.
If you think Friday is toxic, Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, dude. If Dead by Daylight had mics, that game would fucking suck.
It would be more. It's 10 times worse.
Instead, they get all their toxicity out in the last part of the game where they can chat, and then they just spin you around and troll you. And
can Victor really win copyright to the name Jason? I don't.
The character, not just Jason, not the name, but the character. He can get copyright to the character.
Adult?
And technically, if Victor Miller can put together a good enough of an argument, or a judge persuades his way that regular baby Jason
turned into this Jason.
is the same character as adult Jason, then yes, he'll take it. But like, no, you can't just like take the name. Like, you can't just fucking copyright Jason.
Right.
But like, literally, the argument that they're gonna have to make is that they're just two different characters. That's what Horror Inc.'s gonna have to do. That they're two different characters, completely different. Like, I don't know. I'm not a fucking judge. Good luck with trying to figure that one out.
So
Joshua's a good point, but there's technically no rights to Joshua as was never a created character.
Where do you two personally see the whole lawsuit situation going? I couldn't tell you.
Here's what I would do, but again, it's not there's a lot of things we don't know. There's just things that we're not being told, obviously.
Right.
If I was Horror Inc., I would push so goddamn hard to settle, like bribe the shit out of Victor Miller and get a settlement. Because if you appeal, I'm like 99% sure they're going to lose an appeal, which means you're going to lose more of your percentage rights to the franchise, and you're just going to lose more and more money and legal fees if you appeal. Just settle. Give the guy a good chunk of money. Yeah. I don't think that's unfair at all. I don't know if I see it going that way, but that's just what I would do.
Yeah.
I think Horror Inc. might be selfish and appeal. Just saying. Like, I think that might be where it goes. And then I had to fucking cry.
Yeah, like I said, I couldn't tell you.
It's so. And once again, it's not even just for the sake of the game, but the sake of the entire franchise. Like, it's literally just sitting there in their hands to make a decision.
Right. And as Wes said, everybody wants it in black and white, but in
yeah.
reality,
Gray.
it's gray.
Yep. Makes me want to die.
Loretta,
Welcome
our
to
merch
prime
is...
time, bitch.
Hold on. Loretta, our merch is awesome, but it's expensive. In my opinion, yeah, it is expensive.
Printful's literally the cheapest we could get.
Yeah, we had merchandise. There were mugs that were about that size, and they were like $30. That's bullshit.
Our merch, like, we profit about roughly between $1.80 and $2 per item. Like, we're not profiting shit, dude.
I will say the hoodies are a good deal. $35 with shipping, free shipping.
Shipped,
that's a decent deal, and
okay.
and the mugs are all right too.
Yeah,
the mugs are decent. Sorry.
Yeah, like we don't.
We wish we could find something cheaper locally. It's not cheaper, and also would take months.
It used to be cheaper.
Yeah.
Then some fucking dickhead raised its prices.
Yep.
Not gonna say any names. I'm really not, though. I'm not gonna say anything.
We will be streaming Hide or Die, which releases on Halloween.
Yeah. Well, the beta.
Early access.
Well, the beta.
Early access.
Yeah. Well,
I believe there is going. I don't know. Maybe I think there is a private
Isn't
beta.
that technically a beta? Yeah.
No, there's a private beta going around right now, I believe.
I don't know. Yeah.
So
early access. We're playing it.
Yes, we're gonna play it. I don't know about Halloween. We're gonna try. We're gonna try our hardest.
Everyone keeps asking if Griffin's here, and I just want to keep not answering. That could be anybody. That could be That could be Ethan's Pickler.
Could be
Alvin, Mike.
There's only so
Rachel.
many options. Levante was here once.
Levante, Brody.
That's all your options. Chip.
It could be Chip. You'd be surprised how much we actually just talk to our cat.
Yeah.
Like
It's
full
sad.
conversations.
It's
It's not fucking schizophrenia. I'm not imagining it. I got no one else to talk to, man.
So, servers are still down. As far as I know, they are investigating. It is not an F13 issue. It is a Amazon server owner issue.
Yeah. Can you guys have Larry back on again to? I seriously thought about reaching out to Larry because I think Larry would do it. I don't think he'd have any issues doing it. It's just like I don't want to annoy Larry when he's just got to answer the same questions every time.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna give you the same thing that everyone else has. You know, like he's gonna say the same thing we are, just in a more sophisticated way.
Yeah. All right. Let's get back to these super chats.
If more information comes out that needs more explanation, I'll happily reach out to Larry again because there's nobody I'd go to first.
Right. He's the perfect person for this stuff.
Yeah.
So Tom with the $10 super chat, you got to get out of the SOS before you get lost in the SOS. I also hate Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 and Friday the 13th Part 5, and I think they're the worst in their own respective franchise.
Listen, you leave Part 5 alone.
I like Part 5.
I like Part 5. I fucking hate Halloween 2. Like
Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Fucking hate
for
it.
sure.
It's horrible. If that's considered a remake, it's the worst remake in history. Worst movie in history. What is that from?
Happy Leif Erikson Day.
No. Yeah. That's what it's from.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that just put me in a good mood.
There isn't much content left, and just Uber Jason Grundle clothing pack and parts 6 through 9 maps. Somewhere down the line, it would be released and then done and move on. Well, that's not true. Like they can do all the kill packs. They can add new weapons as kill packs.
New weapons.
They could have added, like other weapons that I can't think of right now. Guitar, if they really wanted to. Probably not, but they could have added a guitar.
Do an environmental kill in a Part 8 map. Fuck.
Yeah.
Screw kill on Grendel. These things just like there's so much.
Right. And there's so many clothing packs you could do. You could do a future clothing pack. You could do a Slash and Cast merch clothing pack.
Or just a content creator pack in general.
I don't
for
think
people that continue covering
that
the game.
that would never happen.
Don't sell it. Oh,
No, you couldn't sell it.
I'll just make it free. You can just unlock for yeah, that won't happen. I'm just saying that'd be kind of neat.
Yeah, I don't think that would ever happen.
How many people cover this game still? Like 3 of us? There's 4? 5 maybe?
I think. I don't know.
It's very limited. Everyone kind of just went away. And you know what? If we were working for profit, like if our one goal on YouTube was just to be the best and make money,
we would leave.
Yeah, we'd get the fuck off the game too.
We would have left the game, in January.
Yeah, like it's but we're fans first, and I'm going to always just make content for things that I care about.
Right.
So if you're ever wondering why I didn't make videos on certain things, that's why.
Yep.
Welcome to prime time,
Yeah,
bitch.
don't support shitty movies.
So Malcolm Washington with the $2 super chat. Thank you for that. And Mr. Crazy Nightmare with the $5 super chat. What is your favorite kill in the Friday the 13th franchise?
Liquid Nitrogen kill from Jason X.
Not
Not my favorite movie, but that kill. Sleeping bag kill is a good one to go to.
I think I'm going with the sleeping bag kill.
Yeah. You know what I actually really love too? I love the bed kill at the beginning of Freddy vs. Jason. So dope. It's just too bad that I think Ken Kersinger's the worst Jason in to date.
Yep.
Actually, I don't blame Ken. Just to be clear, I blame Ronnie Yu.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie Yu sucks.
True.
As a director. Not as
A
person.
counselor uniform clothing pack.
Yeah.
That would have been. That's easy. I don't know if
shit
they
had to happen.
I don't know if they would have even sold that. Just give that.
Yeah. God, I want my yellow polo. That's all I want.
Right. Yellow shirts, khaki pants for everyone.
Yeah.
Adam can have the sleeves ripped off his. Chad's. I don't know what Chad would have.
How many Jasons were left for kill packs too?
2, yes.
We got 2. We did not get 3.
No 3.
We got 4. Did not get 5.
Correct.
Did not get 6. Did get 7. Did not get 8. Did not get 9. Never got 10 at all. There were 6 kills in the files, though, weren't there?
Yes.
So they already had a pack
Yes,
made for
that
them.
was data mined. So, yep. Yep.
Uh-huh.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Original council code, yeah, they would have been awesome. The human Jasons have maps and the zombie Jasons don't. Well, that could have changed.
Racist.
That could have changed with Part 8, but we never got the Lazarus
Well, it could've
experience.
changed with Uber.
It could have changed with Uber too.
Yeah. Do you think we ever gotten a regular Jason X2? You think that was in the plans? Ronnie said no. I think he's a liar. I don't believe Ronnie.
True.
Ronnie's a liar.
Caleb's a liar.
Anytime Ronnie talked, I didn't believe him. Can I say this, dude? Like before we move on, like Ronnie,
Sure.
When we first met Ronnie, because we met Ronnie first. in
Don't expose
Kentucky.
him.
I'm exposing him, bro. He's a bitch. Ronnie is so like he looks so fucking like huge on Twitter and shit, and he looks like he'd be like a bit of a
Welcome to
hard
prime
ass.
time, bitch.
We'll address that in a second. A bit of a hard ass. We met him first because he was with Kane at the convention. we were at.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
And like I was a lot taller than him. He was a lot smaller than me. Like I'm a big guy, don't get me wrong. I was gonna be bigger than him no matter what, but like I thought he would like fucking fight me, bro. Then he was super nice. A little too nice, actually.
Really nice. Yeah, he was really
He was
nice.
super nice and a bit of a bitch. He's not a bitch. Dude.
No.
He's still buff as shit.
No,
But
he
I
was.
was like,
He's shorter in person.
yeah, he's smaller than you'd expect. Most people are.
Wes, taller than I expected.
Wes is bigger than you'd expect him to be.
Wes is jacked.
He's huge, man. No, he's just super tall.
Yeah.
Was he taller than me? I think he was. I
I don't know. He intimidated me.
He
They both intimidated
he
me.
just breaks you with their words, man. Like
True.
you can kind of see it in his tweets. He's just like, you know what? I'm smarter and better than you.
But he's also one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah, he is. Too
Okay.
good for this society. He's too good for this community that hates him.
How about weapon swapping? No level needed for offline bots. No level weapon swapping for offline bots. What do we think about that?
I think it should still be a level because I think you should have a goal to get to. But like 113's bullshit. It is just way too high.
Right, between 60 and 80, I think is a fair number. We always said 75 because that's halfway to 150.
I think it'd be so cool. Like, okay, because you unlock part 4 at 44, yes? And you probably would have gotten Uber at 55. Just taking a wild guess. 5 plus 5 is 10. I mean, come on. Like, after you unlock your last Jason, like 5 levels after that, you unlock the first weapon. You unlock part 3's axe for all Jasons. And then 5 levels after that, you unlock part 7 and 6. Part 6's weapon. Then part 7. And then, like, you just continue on. You're unlocking their weapons as you go. I think that would be so much more fun. You'd have more of a goal.
Yeah.
Instead, you grind all the fucking way to 113, and then you just get them all. That's not fun.
Yeah.
New level cap would be dope, too, by the way.
So, Tom with the $15 super chat.
Jesus.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You got to check out Marble Hornets, Everyman Hybrid, and Tribe 12. They have to do with Slenderman are on YouTube, found footage. All right. We'll definitely check them out.
Okay.
And then Quo with the $2 super chat. Thoughts on the Pet Cemetery remake picks?
They're cool.
They're all right.
Not scared yet.
No, definitely need more. A little more.
Yeah, Pet Cemetery is a little bit weaker in Stephen King films, so I'm for having a remake. There's more to do there for sure. I just want to say, Mike Warner, you can be dismissed. I don't want to talk about it yet. I knew I shouldn't wear the sweatshirt. I fucking said before we started to Nick, I was like, dude, should I take the sweatshirt off because Brewers fans are gonna come in here, be a bunch of dicks about it. I'm pissed at the Cubs too.
Yeah, they kind of shit the bed.
Yeah, fucking idiots.
Should have put me out there.
To do what?
Ball boy.
I'm gonna say you're nothing.
Ball boy.
No, you're not fast enough to be a
I
ball
don't
boy.
play baseball.
You're not fast enough to be a ball boy. You have to be a water boy.
I'm down for that. Free water.
You're gonna be the only one getting water.
What kill pack would we want next if we were to get them? Honestly, I would want part 3. Just to see what they can come up with. Of course, we want them all.
It's such a hard question. Yeah, I think part 3 too. I think because I don't even want to say say part 3. I just the axe. I think the axe having
Right.
because since you're running it on different Jasons, like that's a different story. Part 7 with the axe, new kill pack. That's dope.
Yeah.
I think the most boring kills though, out of all the ones that are left, I think part 6 has them. Used to be cool. The shish kebab used to be cool. Do you remember the one that was in the trailer?
Yeah.
Where he goes through them the other way, like the other shish kebab. Fuck. Though I think he kind of needs them too. The spear kind of needs them.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, super chats are about to roll, like all at once. Oh man, we appreciate them. We appreciate them.
Keep pushing through.
So there's not really many questions, just sort of comments. Mike Warner with the hearts. Our hearts are broken.
Yeah, thanks.
We need a new one because our hearts.
You
are
ever see like when people? You ever hear that argument for like jokes, like really racy jokes? It's like that wasn't a joke. That was a statement. I hate that shit.
Jason with a medieval mace. I think
Savini with it would be kind of cool.
I feel like he'd be the only one that would look good.
Time, bitch.
Just to have like a hook on a chain would be neat.
A sledgehammer would have been dope.
You know,
For
like
sure.
in last year,
Welcome
the
to
Stalker
prime
has
time,
that chain.
bitch.
Sledgehammer was gonna happen. There's no fucking way a sledgehammer wasn't happening.
True.
It had to happen. At least an environmental with it.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
What the fuck, man? What's going on? I can't even read any of those. What's going on?
We appreciate it. All right, so Tom with the $5
Welcome
super,
to prime time, bitch.
with the $5 super
It's
chat.
exciting. Finally, YouTube.
They're the best found footage film you'll ever see in your life. It's that good. We'll definitely check them out.
VHS.
VHS is pretty good.
VHS
Check that
pretty good.
Gray
VHS 2 is pretty.
Gray Rob with the $5 super chat.
VHS is good.
In your honest
Really
opinion, do you think Horror Inc. will even try to settle? It sounds like they don't really want to try.
Yeah, I really don't think so. I don't think that's the route they want to take. I think they're like, hey, we should appeal, but oh wait,
We're gonna lose.
we're gonna lose even more if we appeal. So maybe they should just settle. I don't think they want to. I don't think they want to at all. But I think they may be financially obligated to.
Yeah.
I think that may be the choice they have to do.
Zach Hilton with the $5 super chat. Would they save content for Friday 13th 2 when the lawsuit is over? I don't think we see another F-13 game.
If we do, it ain't gonna be for a while.
Yeah, no. This is it.
Yeah.
This game could have had a longer.
It's one of the reasons
way
why like
longer
Horror
life.
Inc. should get their fucking shit out of their ass here. Like, let's go, because like this is it, bro. You have a big opportunity in front of you. Don't waste it.
Right. And Mr. Crazy Nightmare with the $2 super chat. Who is your favorite final girl in Friday the 13th? I love Ginny. Love Ginny. Love Alice.
Yeah, see, Alice is usually my go-to just because I love Adrian King. I always like Chris, but like I think Chris just has a really like weird ending that doesn't fit what. Oh man, I like them all.
Yeah.
I will say I like Megan Harris more than most people do.
Yeah.
I like Megan a lot.
So Nalvarez, Miller said he wouldn't stop what he helped create, so Gunn is being selfish with money. No, actually,
It's not Miller's choice.
it's not Miller's choice, first of all. So you're right. He doesn't want to end content. Gunn also wants that content out more than we do.
Like, if there's anyone to point fingers to at this point, like right now, on the information we have, like I'm pointing right at Horror Inc.
Horror Inc. is being selfish with money.
Yeah.
Because they are preventing the content to come out. So in the long run, they give Victor less money.
That's seriously that like while that's not a fact and it's like not stated, that seems to be the only motive that they could have for the situation. But yeah, like Miller at the end of the day, he doesn't. I don't know why people keep bringing up those like emails that he shared because he's not the rights holder, man. Like
Right.
he does have the rights back to the first film story, but he doesn't have it back to the franchise, which is the game is spawned off of and they answer to.
Right.
Victor Miller can't do shit. Even if Victor Miller didn't want the game to be a thing anymore, he can't do anything. Like, unless they were to release content, unless they were trying to release content now that involved the first film, but they're not.
Right. Horror Inc. in their statement said they reached out to Victor Miller to settle and he didn't reply. Now, if it was a fair offer, then that's kind of shitty on Victor's end. However, if they gave him a shit offer, I don't blame Victor for not responding.
Because it sounds like they didn't even get to an offer point. It's like the way Horror Inc. stated it, which could be exaggerated as all hell.
Right.
It sounds like Sean basically tried to call him, and Victor Miller was like, "Nope, fuck off. We're not talking to. I'm not settling." That's what they make it sound like. But why would Victor not even want to hear him out?
Right.
I do think also if they would have actually discussed it, I do think Horror Inc. would have lowballed him.
Oh, for sure.
Like, you made one film. This is 12
deep.
Wow. Yeah, so it's
because the one we were supposed to get 2 years ago.
I don't know.
At this point, it was last year when
we were supposed to get one every year for the last 5 years.
Rings?
Yeah.
The one that was supposed to come out, it was last year.
That was 2017. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been 13.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So yeah, they're like, you made one for 12, but he spawned a franchise.
Right.
The franchise you are sitting on right now. He spawned.
Right.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
What's that say?
I'll read those. I'll read those because I think there's gonna be another one coming up. So
welcome to prime time.
What's that
bitch.
say?
So Simone with the Canadian dollar super chat, no message. Thank you.
See
Appreciate it.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
3 elements fucking sucks, bro. It stacks them all up and then gets you them all of them at one time. Then we're just sitting here awkward as hell.
So part 6, Jason Lives is my favorite in the series, and one of the reasons Jason himself is so badass, and he looks awesome. I agree.
Wow, dude.
I agree.
It's almost like we thought the same thing.
It's true.
That's what Reviving Camp was, man.
Lennox with the $5 super chat. Get it. Keep this channel going. Thank you for that. We appreciate it. Don't you think there should have been a counselor training mode tutorial for new players like the counselor video we made or Dead by Daylight tutorials? I mean, it wouldn't have hurt, but I feel like they didn't have time
what was the question again?
Have like a tutorial as a counselor training video, not like get the basics down, kind of like a Dead by Daylight tutorial.
Oh yeah,
that would have been. I mean, there's no harm in that.
Here's the thing, that wasn't really. I was talking because I'm allowed to say I was talking to Dan, because our relationship with Gunn that we get told a lot is often me just being friends with Dan, who actually tells me nothing about the game, but he's just my friend. Just to be clear, but I was talking to Dan. I was like, dude, everyone's confused and lost, and then it just kind of spawned an idea of let's make a guide video. So I did. I made a guide video, and yeah. So that was literally just to help with. I was talking Dead by Daylight. No, it's maybe I suck too much. I think it's a good idea from another content creator's perspective to make one because I suck too much at the game to tell people how to play. I need one made for me, goddammit. So somebody get on it. I will do one for last year, I think. That came out today. Somebody was like, you should do this when last year comes out. I think I'm going to.
And Hide or Die as well.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, no. We definitely wish we could have done this video, before
a year
the
ago
game came out.
Yeah, a year and a half
I feel
ago.
like, it would have really helped, and then we could have just promoted it now.
Yeah,
again.
but even then, we didn't know yet. But now
So-
being experienced and with all these new players,
bitch.
it just, I don't know, it seems like a good idea.
Some guy with
Some guy.
Welcome to
there
prime
it is.
time.
Some guy with the
bitch.
$1 Canadian super chat. No message. Thank you for that.
Gracias.
Zach Hilton with the $2 super chat. Do we get to see the F-13 movie you guys made? Reviving Camp Blood.
Reviving Camp Blood. A Friday the 13th fan.
It will be released on YouTube.
Yeah.
When it releases, are we ready to announce?
It's half-ass public.
Do we want to? I know we were planning something, a release date announcement. Do we want to just say it now?
Well, it's only 300 people. It's kind of a lot, but it's kind of not.
Do we flip? Do we do it?
Who the fuck? Next summer. I'm just gonna give a really blunt, timeline. Next summer. There's
There
more
you go.
details to that, but we'll talk about it later. Our Kickstarter backers know that already. But yeah, next summer, between like we're shooting for June specifically, but June and July.
Yep.
Not May, but June, July. It
Um,
was gonna be October. I never set like we never locked a release date then. We wanted to, but we ran out of money
right.
and we
Time.
ran out of time. We had a bunch of rain delays, and it's just not where I want it to be yet. And I don't get me wrong, I could get it out this month if I wanted to, but if I put a product out this month, it's not gonna be where I want it or where you want it. So
Where the people that donated money
or that
deserve?
to it, yeah. And so I'm not doing that. I would rather scrap the whole film and make a better one before I release a garbage product. Spend my own money.
So this is actually kind of a point, or
Also,
a good
wait,
point.
It's funny that you just said next year. That's 84 years. It's funny because that's actually the 84th anniversary of Camp Crystal Lake. That joke might make it in somewhere.
So Simone says, do you think Part 8 and Versus could help Victor Miller with the rights to adult Jason, since in those films, adult Jason turns into kid Jason? Sure could.
Yeah, it could.
And maybe that's why Victor won't settle.
Don't appeal. I'm telling you, don't appeal.
That's why he won't settle.
Just give him a % of the entire franchise. Not a big one. Like we said 7.5%.
7.5% is like
it's way more than fair.
way more than fair.
Yeah, but like seriously, like five, maybe.
Welcome
maybe
to
less
prime
than five.
time,
It's
bitch.
pretty fair. But yeah, like dude, they appeal. They're risking a lot.
They would.
That could definitely happen.
Yep. So Grave Rob with $2 super chat. Can you guys reach out to Victor Miller and have him on?
I don't think he would.
He would not. Before when we emailed him,
I've reached out to him twice. One was like in a douchey situation. I was fairly mature about it, but it was just like an aggressive mature.
yeah, it was confronting and putting him in a corner.
Kind of. Yeah, it was basically like, I don't agree with what you're saying, and I want to hear you actually explain yourself to me.
Right.
And that was not right, and I don't blame him for that. But like, I reached out since then too, in a more like a nicer way, and I just don't think we're gonna be able to work something out.
Also, he might not want to.
And you know, legally, he's limited. Like, there's only like you don't want to say things that are gonna fuck your situation over.
Yep.
Which is why Sean wouldn't come onto the show, and it's just nobody involved in it can really say anything. Which is why Larry's just a perfect guy to go to, because he's not in the lawsuit, but he also understands the franchise more than anyone else would.
And
he's
copyright
a
law.
copyright law
Yeah.
or lawyer.
Law.
He's a copyright lawyer. Green Snapchatted me.
It's him at the drive-in.
Going to see Venom at the drive-in.
Thanks.
Can't believe we. Oh, there's another picture. You see that? You see that from there? What a loser.
Do you guys think we'll see a new Friday movie? Like we said, maybe in the next 5 years. Definitely, I think in the next 10 is safe.
Maybe someday.
But, yeah, maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
And how's Kane doing?
He's all right. He's a bit of a bitch.
Yeah.
He's just like Ronnie. You think he'd be big and tough, but no. Kane, it's funny because that convention that we were at with him, he like could not have been more bored. That was the most boring con I think he's ever been to in his entire life. It was just slow. It was a slow weekend.
Yeah.
It was a good time though. Took some shots. He did at least. Dickhead wouldn't share.
Waiting for those super chats to come up.
I don't think Dead by Daylight's a bad option. Like, I think people that compare F-13 Dead by Daylight, it's not really a fair comparison. They're very different. Play Dead by Daylight, play F-13, play last year, play Hide or Die.
Super
Welcome
Vetiga.
to prime time, bitch.
I don't know how to say your name.
Where?
Super
Vegeta?
Vegeta.
Welcome
Should I
to
buy
prime
Dead by Daylight?
time, bitch.
If you're on PC, honestly, if you only have the money to buy one game, wait
Welcome to prime
a
time,
little bit.
bitch.
wait until you can see what Hide or Die provides. Maybe that's more of the game for you.
Yeah.
If not, Dead by Daylight is not a bad
If you got
option.
the financial backup,
Yeah,
just get them all.
and also last year as well. But if you could only get one and you're on PC, you could wait a little bit, see what's more your play style.
And none of them are that expensive though, because like Dead by Daylight, is it 20 right now? They have sales so often. Like often
do.
it drops to $10.
Yeah,
But usually like it started at 20. Last year is going to be 30, and Hide or Die is 20. Maybe 30.
30.
I don't know. At least none of them are $60 games.
Right. So Tom with the $5 super chat. Who's the bigger a-hole, Freddy, Michael, or Pinhead?
Well, Freddy's the biggest asshole. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Yeah, Freddy is a big asshole. Then
Not to mention he's a child molester, so he just instantly is a fuck.
I don't think Michael is an asshole. He's just evil.
Evil.
I guess that makes Pinhead second in that ranking.
Pinhead's a fucking legend. All right, he takes down
Yeah,
evil. He is like hell's.
Razor.
He's
Thank you.
Oh wow, yeah, something like that. He's like the gatekeeper to hell.
Yeah.
I mean, is that a good thing? In Supernatural, it's kind of a good thing. Oh wow.
Oh wow. Dead by Daylight is $20. Okay. Will last year come to console? Their current statement on that is not at launch, but they have not closed the door to coming to console in the future. They look console ready. I mean, obviously you need to get servers in,
Yeah,
but also they need to make sure
it's a lot of work to release a game on console.
right. But with it coming to Steam 60 days later, 90 days later, maybe I don't know if they could pull off a console release in that. Maybe digitally.
Probably not. I would not expect it. Like,
I'd say within 2 years.
yeah,
I think it'll definitely be in consoles.
it just depends how much it sells.
Hide or Die, on the other hand, I don't know if that's gonna.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
What the hell was I saying? Okay, but yeah, like last year, it just comes out how it sells, and they are limiting themselves tremendously, exclusively releasing on Discord. So maybe that'll play a factor. We'll see. I hope so.
So I don't know if I read this. John Lowe with the $15 super chat,
Oh, hey.
no message, and then John Lowe with the $2 super chat.
Oh, hey.
Appreciate him a
Thank
lot.
you very
And
much.
some guy with the it evened out to $3.86 super chat. Because I don't remember what currency you used. Do you think Gunn used a lawsuit to stop working on the game?
No.
No, because they could have made a lot of money.
No, if that actually was what happened, Horror Inc. would not defend them. Just to be clear,
Horror Inc. would throw them way more under the bus.
Yeah, they would. Like Horror Inc. would try to be like, we gave them the clear. They just didn't. It's up to them now. Like Horror Inc. would do anything to look good in that situation. Like any rights provider would. Like they don't fucking care about them.
Yeah.
Not in like a real personal sense. They would just be like, oh yeah, they have the clear, but it's their choice now. If they want to, they can. We'll approve content. So no, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. Evil. I saw the super chat before it came up. I'm sorry.
I'll just read them since we're a little slow here, at least from what I'm seeing. Quo with the $2 super chat. What happened to Randy Greenback? He disappeared. Randy is part of like 7 different teams right now.
Yeah, dude.
He does a lot of things, and he's also not on site.
Yeah,
at Gun
he's not
Media.
on location. Like, so we didn't meet Randy.
No, he's in North Carolina. Gun Media is based in Kentucky.
Yeah. He, I know, because he used to do the streams to help market, but after he got so attacked by people last time he streamed, why would you stream anymore?
Yeah.
I'm on his side. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that. No game's worth that.
Yeah, and then Tommy with the $5 super chat. Why evil? Hashtag believe in /cast. How would you guys feel about a F-13 style Halloween game with Michael Myers?
We got something coming.
We got a video on
We
that.
discussed the whole thing.
We got a video on that.
I can tell you, it ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too good in the Halloween game world.
Jess, love the streams and all the videos. Thanks. What's going on? Not much, Jay. How about you? Randy is fighting more aliens to get another chair. Accurate.
He sucks at that game.
If you guys would add content to the game, what would you add in your opinion? I mean, obviously we'd want Uber and Grendel. Just to see
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
There was that super chat. Now we're gonna get the other one that I read about Randy.
Okay.
Quote.
Okay.
Welcome
What
to
the hell was the
prime
question you
time, bitch.
If we could add content to the game, what would we add?
Well, obviously Grendel is fine.
Uber and Grendel.
I could care fucking less about Uber. Like, whatever, just another Jason. But like Grendel, like that's what I want. Maps change the game. Like that makes it more exciting.
I would want a Part 8 map.
Part 8
also.
map. Lazarus Effect. I love the virtual cabin, and to go into Lazarus would be epic. So
Yep.
all of it, just all of it.
All of it.
We'd add all of it.
Off topic, but we have our Halloween tickets. Yes.
Yes.
Yet. Yes.
We got premium balcony tickets. So we're going to be sitting in those big-ass motherfucking love seats in the balcony, away from all the casual fans. Those fucking standard bitches.
We,
even though
we only went in debt a lot.
they were $10 tickets, bro. They didn't cost shit. But yeah, we're good to go.
Yep.
RSVP for your Slash and Cast fan meetup at slashandcast.app.rsvpify.com. I think that's actually right. Just saying.
So we did not get to watch the whole interview with the last year producer.
Yeah, I only caught part of it.
You did click on it, and it was at the part where he was on.
Yeah.
That is archived, right? The Origin PC show. So
should be.
Yeah, we'll definitely look at that.
They weren't talking about anything exciting when I was there.
They can't. They're just waiting on Discord. The game's ready.
It's we don't know that for sure. It just seems like that.
Yeah, it really looks.
The game
ready.
looks fucking like pretty polished. So yeah, imagine like Discord service needs to launch first before the game could come out.
What do you think of the Chicago Days of the Dead lineup?
It's actually not that exciting right now.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Clyde Barker.
Dude, we were fucking positive. Like we got
Mandela.
We got Mandela effect, like straight up in Kentucky, because we were so positive Clyde Barker was there. Like we remember clear as day reading it like that morning. And then we have our own little gay ass Supreme fucking skateboard with Pinhead on it, because for somebody in this fucking room decided to waste some money on it.
I know, right?
But then we had that with us, and then we went up to one of the employees at Scarefest, and we're like, hey, where's Clyde Barker at? We can't find his table. And then the guy spent like 10 minutes looking through his phone. He's like, yep. He's on the website that we could have opened ourselves, but whatever. I don't see him on here.
But the thing is, like,
Welcome
I went
to
through.
prime time, bitch.
Thank you for that. I went through and looked through all the conventions, and none of them announced Clyde Barker.
Yeah, like we got Mandela.
We got Mandela
Who did
affected. We got Mandela affected. Okay.
So if he's not in Chicago when we get there,
I'm gonna be really upset.
we're selling the fucking skate deck or the skateboard.
So Tom with the $15 super chat. How is Michael not an a-hole? I mean, he killed several dogs throughout the franchise and tried to kill his 8-year-old
He was
niece.
eating.
Sue me.
Just fucking sue me.
I mean, yeah, but
He doesn't eat the dog in the first one though.
no, he just
Well, he killed 2 dogs in Halloween. The first Halloween, he ate the one
yeah.
because they're like, oh my god, what man could do that? He got hungry. Then he kills the other dog that just won't stop barking at him.
Yeah,
At Annie's.
which I mean,
Not Annie's. It's at Lindsay's.
Yeah.
Where Annie's babysitting. I had to like double check myself with every little fucking fact I say now, because like I know these facts. I just say the wrong thing, and then everyone has to correct me as if I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm sorry. I said like hanger hole that one time.
it was me.
Oh, so you?
It was
fucked us
me.
up. Yeah, because it was the sewing needle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So now
Sorry.
I always like
Sorry.
I like think about everything I say.
We're just a bunch of fucking casuals.
Yeah, I know that movie like the back of my fucking hand.
We're just a bunch of casuals. We have not seen the Spirit of Hat. Have you seen Spirit of Haddonfield?
Yeah.
All of it?
Yeah.
I haven't. I watched the first like 5 minutes.
Yeah. I don't want to really. Do I actually have to give my opinion?
No.
Because like I can. My review.
No. You guys are great and love your bluntness and total truthfulness. You guys tell it how it is. I agree with you guys. No hope. There might be a miracle for content in the game. Well, thank you. Listen, our honesty is one of our best qualities. I mean, without your word, what are you?
Wow. Did you read that somewhere?
No,
No, why?
no, I thought of it myself.
Did you hear that somewhere?
I mean,
I don't know if you realize this, but we're really dumb. We
Yeah.
have like really low IQs. We're hicks. We have neck beards.
we're fat.
We're fat.
If you couldn't tell.
So like since we have beards,
We're neckbeards.
We have neck beards. Dude, honestly, you want to fucking trigger me in the comment section? Just put that I have a neck beard, because you're fucking wrong. All right?
There's not a hair on
There's
my neck.
hair here, right? But like, I have a full beard. I fucking
don't.
hate that. You know what a neck beard is? Only people that have you don't have a neck beard either. You just don't have a beard.
I have no. Right. I don't have a full beard. I don't have any hair on my neck. There's someone from our high school. I think you know who it is.
Oh, I know exactly who you're saying.
Only had a hair on their neck. Yeah.
Like, I don't have a neck.
RP.
You could call me fat. You could call me dumb, like ignorant, egotistical.
Don't talk about my fucking beard.
You can say our table sucks. You can say our signs suck. You can call me a casual fan, but don't say I have a neck beard, because you're wrong. I'm not actually that triggered. I just figured I should exaggerate it.
And now there's like 10 comments in a row. You have a neck beard. You have a neck beard.
Joke's on them. I can't see that far. Hey, fatty neckbeard.
Yeah, all right.
All right, you're pushing your luck, man.
Oh, cheek beard.
Now that's a lie.
Nope.
What defines cheek? Is this this is my cheek? But is this my cheek? We're not smart enough for this. Don't you know we live out in the middle of the woods?
Remember our Walmart Mike comment?
Yeah, fuck those guys. That fucking dude that came in, he came into one of our streams and like, well, it was someone you were playing with. Like, you got your mic from Walmart, bro. It's like a $2 piece of shit. And we're and we're sitting here using like, because we took advantage of Black Friday. We had like $500 microphones that we got for like $100. Thank you, Guitar Center, for hooking us up with that one. But yeah, so it's like, can you not?
Oh, the other cheek.
What other cheek? My ass? My ass?
My ass. Wow. So if you guys got any more questions about the lawsuit, we can answer those. This video is going to be public, so
yeah, we might trim like the end down
and
things like
and
this.
the intro.
We always do. Yeah, we always do bad with these. My head needs to cool off again, so don't judge my hair. Once you guys start judging my hair, I'm putting it back on. But yeah, every time we do things like this, this is Little Mad Podcast in a nutshell. Like we get going, we talk about the things we need to talk about, and the next thing you know, we're just it's 2 hours later, and we're just answering the most random, stupid questions.
Welcome to
I didn't want to say your questions were stupid. Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but you know what you're doing.
Right. So, Tom with the $10 super chat. There should be a Freddy versus Jason versus Michael versus Leatherface versus Ghostface versus Chucky versus Pinhead versus Ash fan film. And also, you have a neck beard. Aha, I triggered you.
Wow.
Well, guess what? We appreciate the super chat.
Fuck that guy.
We're just joking.
He what was I say? Who's wow, dude? I used to talk to him all the time. We went to the same film festival together. What is his name? Trent Duncan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not you. Trent Duncan. He makes the best versus films you could really for horror icons. He has like a whole series that like, goes together. That combines all those characters. You should watch it. He does good.
Mm-hmm.
Trent Duncan. Also, Blink. What? Yeah, Blinky 500 does okay too. They're not as good for asking me.
In your opinion, do you think Gun Media is hiding behind the lawsuit? No, and that's also kind of a fact.
I actually think they're like pissed off at how much they like have to.
Yep.
Like I don't think they want to hide. It's just like I think they're in a situation where they're told not to speak. Right.
Right.
It's like that's kind of what I think's going on. But I don't know. We're never gonna know. There's nothing to hide from. Like, what are you gonna hide? Like, what? This whole situation, because people say they just want to move on to make more money, right? Well, when you move on to make more money, it seems like you're leaving a game behind, and then people aren't going to trust you with future games, and you're losing more money there because you're not supporting like the rest of your work. There's nothing that's going to benefit them from not making content.
Somebody asked if we could
What the fuck
get.
does that say? What did that motherfucker just say?
So Tom with the $2 super chat. Nah, it's not just a beard. That's a man bush. That's a compliment.
Is it?
Yeah, I'd take that as a compliment.
What do you have? Is that my beard or your beard?
No, yours.
Then what's yours?
I don't have a beard.
Oh. What is it? A man bush?
No.
Oh.
Maybe a man stick.
Spaghetti. He's a man spaghetti.
What is your
prime time, bitch?
That was that super chat.
Oh,
your opinion? Can you get Gunn on the show? Here's the thing: if
we technically did, but not.
If we could get anyone from Gunn on the show, they would, one, not be able to tell us what they know about the lawsuit, and two, they don't know everything about the lawsuit.
Yeah, having Gunn on the show now is just kind of useless because everything you'd want to know, they couldn't answer.
Or don't know.
Or don't know. Like, hey, you never gonna make content again? Silence. Hey, do you think the lawsuit's gonna settle? Silence. Hey, what's your opinion on Horror Inc? Silence. Hey, Apple. That's still a channel. How's Annoying Orange doing?
I think he's doing very well still.
Really?
Yes. I believe he's definitely doing better than us.
Well, it's not that hard.
What's wrong with Dead by Daylight?
There's nothing wrong with Dead by Daylight.
It's just got a toxic community and can get a little
Well,
repetitive.
all these horror communities have a toxic side to it.
Right.
Dead by Daylight, there's times where I have a fucking blast. I think I just, like, when you suck, like I do, it just gets frustrating. There's some really cool things about it, but then just like F-13, there's some really, really great things, and there's some things that just kind of piss you off.
Yeah.
But I think every horror game ever is going to have that. Every game's going to have their pros and cons. That's just how it's going to be. Dead by Daylight, I think, I will, every day of the week, if someone asks me, should I get it, I'll always say yes. If you got the cash, go get it. Don't not get a horror game because you're obsessed with another horror game, you know?
Right.
Like, I'm never going to put down other horror games like F-13 because I like F-13 so much. Like,
Right.
That's not going to happen.
Could Never Hike Alone Jason be put in this game since it's not Friday the 13th? No.
No.
I don't think it could be even before the lawsuit ended up happening.
Because technically he could have been, like, because it's an original Jason or whatever. It would still have to be approved by Horror Inc. But like, yeah, like it's not things that, like, because there are things obviously you could put that legally aren't even mentioned in this contract. Things like they could do original content, stuff like that. It's like they're not stopped from the lawsuits of doing that. It's just Horror Inc. stopping them. Like right now, I don't understand what's being stopped legally by content. I don't think there is anything that's legally stopping them from making content, except for Horror Inc. saying don't make content. Right? Like that's
Welcome to
which
prime
is still
time,
legal. Like
bitch.
they legally can't go against the words of their rights holder. If that makes sense. Like I don't want to say that like they're not legally being stopped, but they're legally being stopped.
Right.
Let me say this: Horror Inc. is not in a position anymore where legally they can't let Gunn make content, but they're just not letting them make content. Probably to fuck over Victor Miller.
Yeah.
I hope that made sense. I hate when I fucking have to explain shit like that because I don't know the words for it. Larry,
Please.
where you at?
Tom with the $2 super chat. Godzilla is my shit. Godzilla's good. I like Godzilla. We got
Godzilla versus King Kong.
what's coming next? What's coming out like next year? With Mothra
Right.
and
Godzilla something.
The King.
is it King of the Monsters?
King of the Monsters.
Yeah. King Kong is not in. Is King Kong in that?
No, he's coming. That's
It's the next one.
That's
Oh yeah, because he's in. Yeah, I remember that.
Do you think Gunn could returning to F-13 with a Part 2 version once the lawsuit is settled and build from scratch with Black Tower? No, I don't see that happening.
What was? I'm sorry.
Friday the 13th the game Part 2?
No, I don't think so.
No.
But I want to see content continued for Friday the 13th 1
Right.
with Black Tower Studios.
And I don't think we see a Friday the 13th Part 2 for a while.
Forever.
Probably
It would be. There's less of a chance of that happening than there is content coming back. If that puts any perspective for you.
Yep.
Uh,
How much longer do we want to go on this?
I don't care. Should
If
we
you
put like a? What time is it? We started at 7. Like I think like don't try not to go past 9. I would
Okay.
be happy with.
okay. Do you think after all
Hey,
this?
by the way, F13 just tweeted a minute ago. They retweeted. We resolved the issue causing database login failures to occur with our servers. Players should see improvements when connecting. Please let us know if issues persist.
Well, there you go.
There you go. You should be good to go on PS4. And if not, let them know.
Definitely let them know. In a mean way is not gonna help the situation. Just let them know. Hey, servers seem to be fucked. Servers don't work. Do you think that after this fan feedback, Horror Inc. will allow DLC to be released? No.
Once again, repeat the question. I'm so sorry. I keep thinking.
Do you
about
think
other things.
after all this fan feedback, Horror Inc. will
Welcome to prime time,
allow
bitch.
DLC?
I don't think Horror Inc. gives a shit about us.
Nope.
But they give a shit about money. And I think if Halloween breaks, like, okay, if Halloween makes over 70 million domestically opening weekend, and like that's not a sign to Horror Inc. They need to get their shit together right now. I don't know what is. So I'm hoping that I hope they actually kind of be selfish and realize how much money that they're missing, and just make something happen so they can make money, because that would mean good things for us.
Zach Hilton with $5 super chat. Watch my F-13 homage on YouTube. Killer Reunion. Okay, is that like a fan film? I think it is. That sounds like a fan film, for sure.
Support fan films. Support independent filmmakers. We're not supposed to profit from our powers.
Yep, F-13 is free right now on PlayStation.
For PlayStation Plus members.
Yep.
Which you need anyway to play online, so go check.
Right. Horror Inc. I don't think has a Twitter. Probably for good reason.
Does Sean? Sean doesn't either.
I don't think so.
That being said, you shouldn't attack them anyway. Like,
Don't attack them. You can make your voice heard.
Yep.
Once you attack them,
That's the thing,
they throw your opinion away and say, nah.
like, I'm all for sharing your opinion, even if it's like going against someone else's. Like, I'm all for that, as long as you're not threatening anybody. That's where the Victor Miller thing got fucking just shitty, right? Like, I'm cool if like you have an issue with Victor Miller and his opinion and what things whatnot, whatever, go and share that, but don't fucking threaten him. Right. Same goes for Sean. I don't agree with Sean at all right now, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna attack him. I'm just gonna be like, hey, you're wrong. I'm actually like, cause that's the thing, dude. It's weird. I've always been a huge fan of Sean Cunningham. Always, bro. Like he spawned an incredible franchise that's like changed my life. And I've always wanted to meet him. I never got to meet Sean. I've seen a billion interviews with him.
He's going to be in that 80s horror doc.
Yeah, he is. So, like, to be in a situation now where I have to, like, actually disagree with him and, like, kind of call him out on his bullshit.
Kind of hurts.
Yeah, that's just life, dude. And, like, he should be able to maturely respond back to people like that.
Hide or Die weekly update.
Bi-weekly update.
I don't know. Did the thing come off? No, not yet. Okay.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Okay.
Jester with
Jester.
$2 super chat. Thoughts on Nickelback?
Fucking huge fan.
Well, if you want to know how much of a fan I am, look at this photograph.
Look at
Every time I do it makes me laugh. Thank you.
In case you're wondering, we just listened to that song yesterday.
Yes, we did.
So,
look at this graph.
you know what we listened to yesterday? Yesterday we listened to Avril Lavigne, Nickelback, and Creed. So if that just says the fucking mental state we're in right now because of this lawsuit, I don't know what.
Crazy.
To be in all seriousness, I actually kind of like Nickelback. Like, I understand people don't like them, but like, you're fucking lying because they sold like 40 million copies worldwide. Okay, platinum fucking records.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
F13 just tweeted our Jason guide.
What'd it say?
The boys from at Slash and Cast with some tips for new players on how to be the ultimate camp slasher. Thanks, F13 Twitter.
Wow. I'm glad they waited until the servers were fixed.
True.
They were thinking ahead on that one. Thanks, F13. Thanks, Dan. Because Dan runs the thing, right? Or Ben. Maybe it was Ben.
Not this late.
Maybe it was Wes.
Not this late. Also, no.
Not this late. What the fuck is Ben doing?
Drinking. It's a Friday night.
Yeah, I know.
He's probably somewhere in a hotel for a car convention.
Oh my
That's
God.
not like in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, he probably is.
He's got some nice watches.
Yeah.
Don't tell him I stole 2 of them. No, I didn't. He's got some nice Rolexes though that I wish I could take.
I'm glad you pay Dan to do that since you pay him and he's your employee.
Yeah, that's
right.
why I was on my phone. I was actually just sending money to him on PayPal.
Yeah. And that's going to get
If
clicks.
anyone takes that as a fact, I'm going to fucking kick you in the throat. Did not.
The sarcasm was real, and also that's a joke from our Discord. So
Yeah. I blatantly said earlier that idea was between me and Dan.
yeah.
So it's like they want a guide out there.
Is there a typo in it? Like there always seems to be. Not since Dan.
Not since Dan got hired.
Not since Dan got
Yeah,
hired.
is there a typo? That's how you know who made it.
It's true. Ben always, whenever he would, like the 3 times we ever got our like tweeted out, they were all had typos. One was so bad you couldn't even read it.
Even the one that Wes did. I swear to God, there's an inside joke going on at Gun Media. It's like anytime we
Welcome to prime time,
make sure there's a
bitch.
typo.
Maybe.
Cam Facer. Hey.
Hey. Miss Granger $2 super chat. This has been a really good live stream. Love you. Well, we love you.
Yeah,
Thanks for the super chat.
Funny story, true story. We've been thinking about pulling Little Mad over to YouTube, but maybe just make it slash and cast or something. Like we know there's something here. We know that there's a chill podcast element that we can run with. We just got to figure out what that audience is. So if this is a thing you like, let us know on Twitter, Discord, and really make your opinion known, because like it comes down to if you want it.
Would you want one non-horror show on this channel? That's really what it comes down to.
It could even still be horror. It would just be very chill, like this.
Right.
We have topics to base off of and discuss it and interact with people about them.
Right.
That could be horror, but it could also go outside of horror.
Right.
Welcome to the cast that brings you back, Little Man Podcast.
I'm honestly down with this. Like this right here, even the one camera, fine by me.
Yeah.
You guys seem to like it as well, hopefully.
But we invested in 3 cameras.
Well, yeah.
We intern.
We need an intern.
Hey, you want to be an intern? Make my coffee. Thanks.
But don't get on camera. Wait, you can't be on camera. We don't know. They can't know who's here.
Could have just got me a new cup. We bought a bunch of cups. Are you actually going to make me coffee? Because that would be awesome. I would so fucking appreciate it. Should be. It's still the burner still on.
So I guess while we're here, what would be the benefit to move from Twitch with a larger following? Yes. Moving from Twitch, like Little Mad from Twitch to only YouTube.
Yeah. It wouldn't quite be as like such a targeted audience like that though. Like we would make it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like
I wasn't reacting to you.
Yeah, okay.
I was reacting to the WWE Super Show at 5 a.m.
WWE Super Slam.
Yikes.
Hey, do you know how to make that? You know how... No, that's original. I do French vanilla. Okay, 1 French vanilla. No, you're good. 1 French vanilla. Okay, 2 sugars. And a little bit of milk. Just put the rest of the milk in there. Just put the rest that's in that bottle. It's almost gone. Get to it, intern. What do we fucking pay you for? What's going on?
The WWE Super Show starts at 5 a.m. or ends at 5 a.m.
Oh, because it's in...
Is it in Saudi Arabia?
It's not in Saudi Arabia. It's in
Dubai?
No, wait. Maybe it is in Saudi. I don't know. It's somewhere that I am not at. Come here, you.
You.
Undertaker or Triple H? The Triple H should win.
I'm an Undertaker fan. I do believe that Triple H should win.
Yeah. You know what's gonna happen, because WWE is just cliche. They're both gonna like hit each other. It's just a regular singles match, right? There's no like key to it. There's no like special thing to it.
Yes.
It's not like no disqualifications or anything, is there? No, Undertaker's too old for that shit, dude.
Yeah.
I just watched an interview. Oh, I'm so glad this came up because I want to talk about it. But like, yeah, I think Triple H is gonna win.
Yeah.
He's got more life left. Actually, you know what? I think Undertaker's gonna win because he's gonna end undefeated against Triple H. Whatever, not the point. I watched a video with the Undertaker doing an out of character interview with, I don't remember, but we used to get shit all the time for saying
Yeah.
like that'd be pretty cool, we used to
Yeah,
say,
I say it's me. I say.
I mean, I do too. But
I say, I say,
hey, what the?
I say, a lot. But yeah, in that interview, the Undertaker really.
Fuck you! It was like 170 something times because some loser counted, and it wasn't me. It wasn't me. What's that?
Wes tweeted. Great guys, Nick and Riley and the rest of the SNC crew. They can also hold their own in a horror conversation. Less than 3.
Hold their own? You mean Carrie?
Thanks, Wes. Appreciate. Like we said, Wes is the nicest guy ever.
Yeah, he is. Thanks, Wes. Hey, where's that coffee at? God, it is fucking toasty up in this bitch. I am sweating from my pores. Yeah, thanks.
Wait.
It's not that warm.
It's in Australia, and it starts.
You can. I don't care.
It starts at 5 Eastern. I'm good. I'm good.
So 4 a.m.
It starts at 4 a.m. for us.
Yeah, I'm not watching it.
Well, we paid for WWE Network.
Yeah, we can watch it back. I got it. There you go.
Nice.
Fucking alcoholic. Take off the hoodies. You know, I'm getting real tired of comments like this, Garen. Someone on Slashcast were like, God damn. Oh, because like I made a pinned comment that was like, hey, the fan's on. Sorry, it's just hot as dick down there. They're like, well, maybe if you fat asses would take off your sweatshirts. Take off your sweatshirt.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
No undershirt.
No undershirt.
I have an undershirt, but you guys already called me fat, and my sweatshirt needs to cover up my fat.
Welcome to
Wes
prime
just tweeted
time,
again.
bitch.
Their musical taste, however.
What the fuck did he just say? Is it because of the song in the background?
With the Jonah Hill.
Their musical taste? What is that? Is there an inside joke that I don't know?
Was that a reference to the conversation we were having with Dan last night about...
I don't think so. If it is, what a fucking dick.
I know.
I actually don't know what he's talking about. I feel like we would like the same music. Doesn't he like classic rock? Dude, Wes is the kind of guy to just sit there and listen to fucking Beethoven all day.
for what's it called? Productivity.
He's watching, right?
Wes?
He's got to be, right?
Maybe.
He tweeted that knowing he was going to trigger us. Right?
Probably.
Someone is, right?
Well, it worked!
I'm willing to bet.
I honestly don't want to cut this out.
I wasn't making fun of Beethoven. I just meant like, great, you're turning it on me. I like Beethoven. I just...
No, I like classical music.
Yeah, I'm just saying, these are the things, unplug the white part and then plug it back in. And then you're going to deactivate again and activate. Insert. Is everybody just asking Wes questions even though he's not here?
Wes, there's...
Hey, all right.
there is like a 1% chance Wes is here. Like 1%. He's not here.
I would say Dan's here.
No, I wouldn't either.
I would say all of them are in the gun office and they have it up on their little kitchen TV in there watching.
You think so?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'd like to say hi to Rob and Izzy and Ish. Because those are the ones that made an impression.
Okay.
Okay, can we move on?
You guys are throwing me off by saying Wes is here.
Let's move on. He's not here.
Now I have to double check.
He's not here.
He's not here, guys.
He's not here.
Like I just had to scroll through the chat. He's not here.
He's not here. Let's move on. Heard that a few times now.
Was there a super chat? Oh, I'm sorry.
Replay it. You have the power to replay it from there.
Welcome to prime
You did
time,
that. You
bitch.
did that. From over here.
Then there's also this one.
Replay it.
I clicked it.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Okay, so sorry we missed these. Jester with the $5 super chat. The question is if they will make content, if they are allowed. Does the original statement, no content, no matter what, still stand? It basically right now, Horror Inc. is preventing them from releasing content.
Yeah.
And if they were to release the like lawsuit wise, there's nothing barring them. But if they were to release it, Horror Inc. could shut down the game.
Yeah. I think
They would get in
Gun
tons of
Media
trouble.
wants to. I think they are willing. I just don't think Horror Inc. is on the same page.
Right. Which sucks. And then Tom with the $5 super chat. Whenever I hear or saw a demon, I make sure no one's around, make some man tears quietly, like real quietly because of the trauma I went through. Demons, ghosts, no joke. There's one in here. Actually, it was reincarnated of a fly. It was a fly.
Oh, that's sad. Don't say that. That's like our inside joke. But
Don't
it's not a joke. It means a lot to us.
Don't worry about it.
Then you killed him. You did that. You want to make that joke, and then you killed him and put him in our trash can.
No, he that's where he was smacked. It was a fly and nothing more. Move on.
I'm pretty sure that my current cat, Chip, is a reincarnation of my old cat Tippy. They're exactly the same.
I can't say whether I know which cat you're speaking of.
To get 2 fat cats in a row that do the exact same weird shit just seems like an odd coincidence. And it was, when I got Chip's like 11 years old now, but he acts like he's still like 1. It's weird.
Yeah.
I got him because Tippy died. I was so young. I would have been 11 or 12. How old am I? 20. I'm almost 22. I'm about to turn 22. So, yeah, I know. So I was 11 when he died. Oh, God. But, like, we came in and we had him in a blanket because they put him down and I was holding him right there. And then the doctor saw me crying while I was holding my, like, 25-pound fucking cat, which is, like, more than I could bench at the time. So, like, I was crying so bad. He's like, you know what? We got a little buddy for you back here. You can take him home. And then we got Chip. Then we got Chip, and turns out he was the same cat. They just dyed his hair. That was a true story.
Okay.
It's a good cup of coffee. Might have to keep that intern around. He's a pretty good one too.
Rosemont Theater is super expensive.
Bro, it costs $10.
Yeah.
Cost me $10, man. You're sitting in love seats, man. Rosemont, like compared to our theater next to us, is luxury, bro. Luxury.
You can get wine. They can bring you wine.
You can get wine.
They can bring you
That's too expensive, though.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Bring your own.
Yeah. I think the steakhouse we're eating at before we see the movie with everybody is the problem that we're going to run into. Excuse me, I'd like a cup of water. Yep, that's $42. Okay, you know what? I'll just eat before I go. That's actually kind of my plan. Show us a mask. Like this one? We've gotten like 4 comments today that say, hey, maybe if you weren't fat, it would fit.
Or are you talking about this one?
That one's dope too, but it's not like a guitar.
Yeah,
though.
no, there's the 2 masks.
Yeah, that one's hard to get off, but that one, that's signed by Alice Cooper and CJ Graham.
Dead fuck hit it right on the head. What if that's actually Wes? Wes? What if that's actually Wes?
I'm actually just going to make everyone think that it is.
Hey, Wes.
Like, this whole time we've been joking about Wes tweeting at us and watching. Little did you know he's actually in the room.
He's in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen.
Wes! Kellner!
$75 there when you saw Insidious 2. At the Rosemont, like
Don't
18.
buy fucking 4 bottles of wine, Jester, and you'll be fine. Yeah, no, I agree, though. If you're getting food from any AMC, it's pretty bad. We paid...
No, $42 for water. Who said that?
That was me. I was just joking.
Oh.
Maybe I did remember. I was like,
oh, yeah.
something about the steakhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, that'll be $42.
Could they take the kills and the challenges and add them to the actual online game?
I don't know how you do that.
No, because they're all cinematic. It would take a lot. I believe.
Oh, you mean like the kills? And moving the kills in? Like, I don't understand what we're asking.
Could they take the kills in the challenges and add them to the actual online game?
Technically, like you could. Well, I don't know. Yeah, because you're not adding anything. You're just kind of. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But it would be really hard because they're so specific. Like, I think it'd be cool to have a generator one. That would be neat. They should get that if they could. That would be cool to see. But like, there are already certain kills that are in there, like the pot. What other kills are in there? The hanging one would be tough. Things like that. Like some of them. And then if you have a hanging body in multiplayer, the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And then everybody just fucking pinata in the bitch. Could you imagine being a counselor, seeing a hanging body like that, and you're just smacking her around? I don't think so. Some of them may transfer over, and some of them that were already in multiplayer are there. Just different cinematics. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would like to see a generator one. That's the one I think that should transfer over. Or the fire pit one with Chad, you know? Where you cook Chad above the fire pit.
Right.
That's cool too.
But like, those are cinematics. So how would they play out when the rest of the counselors are viewing it, you know?
What do you mean?
I mean, they're not made in the game.
Well, they're mocap kills. Like they are. That's why like if you data mine them, sorry, I'm not encouraging this, but if you data mine them, like the animation's there and it's an animation. Like they would be able to. Like it's possible.
But that's new content.
But I think. I don't know.
Have you seen the comparison video between the Trick or Treat Studios mask and the Michael
I've
40
seen
mask?
all of them. That dude that made that, I'm zoning out his name. I feel bad because I'd love to give him a shout out. He did a whole video ranting about Trick or Treat Studios and just kind of how shady that shit is. And I agree. I agree. Trick or Treat Studios also has been really shady about everything about this mask. Including like even like in Jimmy Champagne's video, like interviewing the guy. I'm like, it's just odd.
Yeah.
We were gonna reach out to Trick or Treat Studios and try to get one of these for promotion for a press review, and I decided not to because of what was going on. So
yeah,
at least you know the products that we have on here we actually fully support.
Can you give me a quick summary of what we talked about in the stream and what happened? I mean, basically, we just went over the press release that was put out. This video will be live like right after we end the stream.
Yeah, which is one of the benefits of having on YouTube.
Right, we are going to trim a little bit off the front. Are we going to trim any of this in the back? Like go through and trim out sections?
People would have fun with this, probably.
Right, so if they can watch them.
We'll fix that the freezing part, probably.
Yes.
And when the internet crashed.
Yes.
Thanks, Comcast.
So, yeah, we just went through that press release and then just answered questions, cleared some things up. The last like 45 minutes, we haven't really been talking about the game like that much. We've just been chilling.
We basically started. We pointed our fingers at the pointer. That's what we did. That's what all this is really about. That's why we wanted to talk about it. We stuck it to the man.
How's the quality of the mask in the collector's edition?
It's a NECA mask.
It came nose, couple pieces coming off the nose
because the packaging that they did.
None.
Who released this? Nighthawk. They just like the packaging they did for the mask is not what the actual NECA mask comes in, and it just kind of chipped the paint off the nose. It's okay. It's okay. Like it's a NECA mask, you know. It's not even close to our actual Part 3 one that we got separately made from an independent seller, but it's all right for a $30 mask. It's okay. It's a cool thing to display. It just kind of sucks. It's just kind of lazy as shit. I heard some Xbox ones had foam in them though.
Yeah, I heard that.
Congratulations.
Halloween sequel already being worked on. We're gonna talk about that on /cast on Monday.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Without Danny McBride and David Gordon Green.
Yep.
Disagree.
If you had to take a guess, do you think they will ever add content? If not, what game will be the replacement for console? I think
that's a good question. Actually,
right now there's like a 1% chance for content.
Like not even so much like I don't know if you'll ever see Uber Jason or Grendel, but I feel like there's gonna be a point where we get to agreement on like at least things like game modes or kill packs, things like that. Small things.
I don't think kill packs may be for free, but then you have to get them for free.
They're not. The thing is, the mocap's already there. The most expensive part is already there. So it's like, why not just turn around and make a profit on those things?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. Random question. Do you think if Victor were to sit down with Sean by the end of the year, will Horror Inc. let Gun continue content, and are they allowed to continue content, not just part? Yeah, I do. If Victor and Sean came to an agreement in the next, honestly, I'd give it like 4 months. Then yeah, maybe then the chances of us getting Uber Grendel content go up. But who knows? The only thing we have is a press release from Horror Inc. saying Horror Inc. is doing everything right and everyone else is doing everything wrong.
Yeah, pretty much.
If Victor Miller would have put out a statement, Victor Miller's doing everything right and Horror Inc.'s doing everything wrong. If Gunn would have put out a statement, everybody's
want to make content.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck. There was a question up there about whether or not we're in a dorm or apartment and at our colleges and how many Cubs games we've been to. How many times this year do we sit down and talk about going to a Cubs game and then we couldn't go because something came up?
Every Cubs game we watch on the TV.
Pretty much. Every home game ever. Yeah, we didn't get a chance. And the tickets have gone up so much since they won the World Series. damn
We
it.
could try to find some preseason.
No, we suck again.
Maybe
Spring training, yeah, is usually okay.
that was also right in the middle of a busy time.
Yeah.
So, and then also this summer, just depressing.
Yeah. But right now, I mean, this is definitely not at a college dorm.
No.
This is at our home. So, but you stay at your college most of the week. I don't. I commute like 100% of the time, even though I do have an apartment in Wisconsin that I never go to. I literally go in there in between classes. I say hi to my roommate, and I fall asleep on the couch for about 4 hours. Then I get up and I leave, and I never see him again. Till the next time I go back and fall asleep on the couch. That's my life in college.
What game do you think will be more successful, Hide or Die or Last Year the Nightmare? Like, don't get me wrong, both games are going to do very good. You know, Hide or Die has the advantage of releasing an early access and continuing development while still like active, like really active development. They will not release version 1.0 until the players say, yup, it's good. They have that advantage. Last year, they're launching on Discord. Might be a little bit slower start. Might be the kickstart they needed.
It's either a brilliant idea, genius,
Right.
or it's going to fucking hurt them.
Right.
Discord could promote the shit out of them. And,
Right.
like, everyone uses Discord.
And then it comes out to Steam 3 months later. I think last year has the better chance of coming to console than Hide or Die.
They're just more experienced with a development team.
They are very experienced.
Yeah, Galactic Games knows what they're doing. So,
Yeah.
I think last year has the potential, like, to do better. But I don't know. They also had more backers,
Yes.
so they already have a head start there. But Hide or Die, I think, is definitely doing some great things.
Yes. They just put out their bi-weekly update. Yeah, we definitely might do a video on this sometime
I would say probably.
tomorrow.
Probably.
Yep.
What did that say?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, I didn't care anyway. Fine.
It's a lot of text.
What about Whitewater?
What?
He said Whitewater, and I just thought that was... I feel like that had to do with something about what I was talking about, because Whitewater is very close to where I go to school. So I just figured that was irrelevant to us.
I lost it.
Well, fuck you then. Shady shit. So one of the things going around is like people have been really debating on whether or not this actually the screen use mold, and like the comparison between the online picture of the mask and the actual mask we're getting. And this isn't us doing this. I kind of agree, but yeah, it's just like they seem very different. The online one's very much photoshopped, much more accurate, and people are just kind of like not sure if they're lying, and especially how much they've reiterated. It's awkward. It's just the whole situation is really weird. And then not to mention they oversold and then could not provide. So everyone that ordered their masks is getting them late. There's people that ordered 5 months ago that are now getting them in December instead of before Halloween. Things like that one horror site, resale site, they let out pre-orders for the mask, and they never got the mask, so they had to cancel pre-orders. That came out of their pocket directly. Yep. Just shit like that. It's just kind of a really messed up situation. It's a bit of a mess. Oh, well.
Yeah. The Whitewater was college-wise.
Yeah, it's close to me. What about it?
Not by me. No.
What about it? What about it?
What about it?
They're in my conference, I think. Maybe not.
They seem pretty big to be in your conference.
They would fuck us. They would absolutely in every sport ever. Especially football, because we suck. I hope somebody from Lloyd's watching.
All right. Well, it's past 9 o'clock. Do we want to take like 5 more questions?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Where do you guys think a new Friday film could go when we do get one? I think they'd have to reboot again.
Hey, look at that top thing. Not that thing. Fuck him. But look at that top one. I tried to tell you.
That's literally nothing to do with.
It's just a buddy we know that streams.
Yes. I think they would have to reboot again.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that's the same.
I would love to see Jared Padalecki involved in the sequel.
He's too big for that now.
In 2009, he was already a pretty big deal.
But now he's even
I
bigger.
feel like Supernatural was peaking then. So, like, I don't know. Do you ever think Jared's too big of a deal?
Yeah.
He's in one fucking show. Yeah, the show has 13 seasons. 14. It's about to go into its 14th season. But still. Come on, man.
Do you think we will get the F-13 soundtrack that backers back? Oh, can we?
No.
I believe in the Kickstarter update, they said that they're very close.
Yeah. That's for, like, the last thing we heard is that, what did they say? I don't want to say something that's not true. I don't remember. Because, like, there was something that they were going through, I don't know. But you'll get them. You'll get them.
Right. And they didn't even know that Harry was going to release his own.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked. Because Harry owns, like, he himself owns the soundtrack to Friday the 13th the game.
Yep.
So he's allowed to sell it any place he wants.
And the place that it would, physically made the soundtracks, they're dragging their ass.
Yeah.
And Gunn is on them all the time. Like, where's the soundtrack? And now Harry puts out his, Harry Manfredini puts out his. They're like, what the fuck, guys? Let's hurry up. Let's try to get these to our backers.
Yeah.
When all they can do is sit and wait for an email.
Yeah.
That's all Gunn can do. If you had to pick a director to reboot F-13, who would it be?
Dude, I don't even know. I would love to have that opportunity, but like I do think it should go to somebody that's like us, that like loves the franchise and gets the franchise. I said specifically in our Kickstarter stream that my specialty in filmmaking is not in the slasher genre. At least not F-13.
But
I get it.
right,
I know what fans want.
right.
But like, yeah, like I think there's somebody that'd be more deserving in terms of like specialties. It shouldn't be somebody like James Wan. Like James Wan, it's once again incredible, and he would do something good with it, but it's just not his specialty. I don't even know.
You can
Give it to David Gordon Green, David Bride.
Yeah, let's see how they do.
They seem to care. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They seem to care about those franchises.
Yeah. Where can you get the soundtrack from?
Tom McLaughlin. Just saying. But part 6 was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom McLaughlin directed part 6.
Where can you get the soundtrack from? I would Google it. I don't know off the top of my head. I think you can still buy it from La La Land Records.
Yeah. You can.
Which Newman was saying.
Speaking of, shout out to Newman. He got me the digital one. My boy.
True. As long as it's not Ronnie Yu. A fucking men.
Ronnie, what does he do now? Dude, Ronnie Yu was known for is it China? Is he Chinese?
I think so.
He was in China making films, like fighting films, like karate films.
Really?
Then he came over and he did Bride of Chucky.
Oh, he's from Hong Kong.
Oh.
So he's Hong Kongese. He's actually from British Hong Kong.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, yeah. He's education, Ohio State University.
But yeah, he came over and did Bride of Chucky, which drastically changed the franchise. That one he did good. Like he probably made a good choice. But then he made Freddy vs. Jason, and he tried to change the franchise again. Not being a fan of them at all. Like you got to give it to a fan. You got to give it to someone that understands, that wants to make it good.
Yeah. I'm just pulling up his IMDb real quick because we got all the time in the world.
Yeah, all the time in the world. Yeah.
At 9 months of age, he contracted polio.
Oh fuck me.
That's sad. He was really lonely. He created fantasy worlds on his own using furniture as props. Well, okay. So after Freddy vs. Jason, he did Fearless in 2006, one episode of Fear Itself in 2008, Saving General Yang in 2013, and that's it.
Oh.
At least on his IMDb.
Oh no.
And nothing producing-wise either, so.
Well, that's ripping pieces.
A little bit.
Love to see Nick and Tosca's script for F-13 is solid.
Yep.
I love Nick's. Don't like oh shit, who wrote that? The one they were actually using. Who wrote that?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh no. I don't remember, but Nick and Tosca had a pretty dope script. Hold on, Mike sent us a Snapchat. It's crucial.
I got one too.
If you know Mike, that means you gotta open it.
That means he's probably watching.
Yeah, it's definitely just gonna be our fucking faces, right? Oh, RKO out of nowhere. Okay, he sent us a picture of RKO. You guys can't see that, right? But
No.
like, it's a TV with RKO radio pictures, which I've been studying right now, by the way. There's two things that could have been. Since it was on an old TV like that, I bet you it was Halloween. Because RKO Pictures did the thing from Another World.
Yep. Sure did.
Now you know, nerdy shit that doesn't matter. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Is there a new Friday movie real soon? No.
I doubt it.
I guess before the super chat pops up, I'm going to read it from Tommy. The $5 super chat. Thank you, SlashingCast. Can't wait for Riving Camp Blood to come out. Have a good night, guys. Hashtag believe in SlashingCast. The next SlashingCast hashtag. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you that super chatted, donated. Also appreciate every single one of you that watch this live, that is going to watch this in the future.
We used to be terrified to do these things because we're like, dude, who wants to sit and listen to us talk? But this is shit on all of our this is better than our 10 streams combined.
Yep. I definitely were nervous, but I'm not nervous anymore.
Yeah. Apparently we're just
funny.
People only no, shut up. No, we're not. We're just dumb enough that is interesting to listen to.
Yeah. Off topic, are you guys from Illinois, or is that just the meetup? Decatur, Illinois here. Tempted to come to the meetup. We're from Illinois.
We're from California. We're flying to Illinois because we want to make sure we see it in the same state as Halloween takes place.
No, we're in California.
We specifically picked the Rosemont because we've never been there before. We're from Illinois.
We're from Illinois. Yeah. You should definitely come. Make sure you RSVP so we know if you're going to be at the restaurant.
Yeah. Even if you think there's a chance you can go, just RSVP. Because if I don't get enough chairs, you show up, I'm like, hey, okay, we'll talk to you from the sidewalk. Have fun out there.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it. I will say this last message. A settlement could be in a week, could be in a month, could be in a year, could be 5 years.
If they appeal, you're looking at probably 2 to 4 years before this is over with.
Right.
So let's pray he doesn't appeal. Horror Inc., that is. Pray that Horror Inc. doesn't appeal. And let's just get back to making Friday the 13th things in general.
Welcome to prime time,
not even just the game.
There's that super chat. Thank you for that.
But not even just the game, but F13 in general, man. It's got now's the time. Slasher resurgence. If F13 is going to sell or is going to thrive in this generation, now is the time. Also, you have so many new fans because of the game. It is crazy how many new people are aware of F13 now.
Yep.
Younger kids that are aware of F13 now because of the game.
Right. Our first F13 was a movie.
Yeah.
Or the NES game, could have been. Mm-hmm. But a lot of these, new generation kids, their first F13 was the game. And now they, fell in love with the movies as well.
Yeah.
It's done great things for a lot of people.
I feel like I should answer this question before we go, though. Where's the restaurant at Rosemont? I'm going to give you more clarification on this through emails if you're RSVPing, because if you RSVP, I get your email and I can just email you stuff, send you my nudes. That's illegal. I was just joking. It's right down the street. This is why we love this place so much, because there's the theater here, right? And this side's the front of the theater, okay? And then here there's a big lot that's just turf. It's just like a turf field. And then around that turf field is just a bunch of restaurants and bars and people just hanging out. It's like a closed little space of goodies. The restaurant's in that closed space of goodies.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yep.
Hope so. Hope it did.
All right. I do want to address this one more thing. Cynthia, never missed an episode of Slashcast. Thank you for being informative yet enthusiastic. Your love for the genre shows through.
Thanks.
Thank you. That's what we try to do. Like we said, we're fans first, entertainers last. Very last, because we're not entertaining.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is not the show you are looking for.
So now we try to explain Griff. So Griff, this was going to happen.
Who?
No! I did so good! I did so good not to say his name the whole fucking time! And then I said it! Ethan, so I need you to...
No, not Ethan! You said it again! Oh, no!
I'm actually a
Wes.
little pissed off
Wes.
that I just did that.
Hey, Wes. Hey, Peter.
This whole stream
It's
was a
ruined.
waste of fucking time. So this is what you're going to do.
We outroing?
Yeah, I just got to teach him how to get the
Okay.
outro up. So, you see the button that says ending on, look at my stream deck. Do you see an ending one? Yeah, labeled that's pretty nice, didn't I?
Is that for solo stream or is that for the stream?
And it should be the right one.
Okay.
No, I'm not, but I think so. What you're also going to do, no. There's not going to be music. We didn't add music to that one because we didn't plug the hard drive. Shit.
Oh no! Look who's in the chat. Wes Keltner.
What the? I told you they were there! I told you they were fucking there! And nobody believed me! Yo, I almost threw that on the camera. From Dan? Yeah, I know.
Well,
Just to tell me I look stupid. I told you that they were there. You think Wes would just tweet at us because he's a good guy?
yes. Yes, I do.
Oh my god, Griffin, show your fucking face so these people quit complaining. Nope, you got one chance.
One shot. One opportunity. You're not in yet. You're not
Nope.
in yet. You're not in yet. You're not in yet. You're not in yet.
I'm stuck on the corner.
Well, fucking make me stand up, you fuck! Nope, nope!
Hello.
Okay, go make me some coffee.
Wes Keltner, everybody.
The real Dan. Dan's a moderator. That's how you know he's real. Okay, so this was fun.
Yes. Yes, it was.
It's been real. It's been fun. Hasn't been real fun.
Yeah, it's been real. It's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. Wes and Dan, thanks for showing up. I'm really curious how long you were sitting there. Probably just to make sure we didn't say anything that we shouldn't say. In other words, make fun of gun media. Gun media, they're great. They are just stellar fellas. But I can say whatever the fuck I want, so deal with it. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Well, Dan, you have the power to do that.
Ban himself?
Can you do that?
No.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Take care of that.
Can you?
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't
You're welcome.